Yo, what's going on, guys? Let me know if audio, everything is all chill. Hey, how's your days been? How's your evenings been? I've had a good one. I've been reading this for most of the day for an upcoming video. It's a Death Note novel. It's a prequel / sequel, I guess. It's a sequel in the sense like you have to have read the original because it's partially told in like from the sequel, from the events of the Death Note, but the actual plot of the murders and stuff that happened before the main story. It's really cool. It's with like Elle and Naomi and all that, but working on a Death Note video, so been reading that for most of the day. And I thought, you know what? It's time for a bit of One Punch Man. Let's have a break. Let's go from one peak to some more. What about you guys? Oh, and I've also been reading some Avatar comics. Not Airbender, the blue one for the upcoming film for the movie channel. I believe on chapter 131. The aim is to finish the Neo Heroes Uprising Arc today, because I believe, according to the wiki anyway, that ends on chapter 139. So the aim today is to finish that, because I think that's about the same amount of chapters I read last week. And I'm looking forward to it because the last few chapters we read last week were absolutely banger. And it got me thinking. I was like, because obviously now that Saitama has joined the like crap hero names association, I forgot the exact name of it, but now that he's joined that group and he doesn't like being called the Caped Baldy, I'm imagining now like he's gonna end the series being known as One Punch Man. That's gonna be his hero name. He's like, title drop, bang. He is the One Punch Man for real. And I haven't watched the latest episode of One Frame Man. I think I'm kind of done with the anime now. If I'm being perfectly honest, I watched the first couple episodes, but it's just sort of like, I struggle to watch anime of stuff that I've already read anyway, especially. And like I knew it would be even worse with One Punch Man because I've read the Monster Association arc for videos over and over and over again, to the point where I knew what, like, it wasn't going to be a new experience for me unless it at least looked good. But the manga genuinely looks better. B-Lord, thank you for the $5. Are you eager for this Itachi video? It's time to get some one gaze Itachi. Let's go, baby. It's been a minute since I've dropped my Itachi love. I mean, we'll take the Itachi love. Are you eager? Itachi. What Itachi vid? Is there some new Itachi stuff coming out? Like, talking of, I know this is One Punch Man stream. We're gonna go back to One Punch Man in a second. But like, where are those new Naruto episodes at, man? It's been forever since we even got an update on them. They were meant to have come out like a year ago. Have you heard about Absolute Water? I have not. I've not heard of Absolute Water. Alright, we're going to jump into the first chapter now. Hope you guys have all had a good day so far. Oh, cyborgification. Yes. Even in a state of lethal injury or cardiopulmonary arrest, irreversible through conventional means, if the brain is safe, it can be restored by taking full advantage of the cybertech that scientists of the Neo Heroes have been studying for several years. Wow, there's cyborg, and then that's what that is. Sid will understand the reference. Alright. Sid's been away this weekend. He has had an absolutely lit time by the looks of it. But hopefully he'll get back to streaming some manhwa as well. You supposed to be making the Itachi vid? I haven't. Hey, I am not aware of this Itachi stuff, but if Yusuf is, then I'm sure he gets it. Oh, Sid's good. Yes, Sid's good. He's been away this weekend, having a good time. The process of transforming those two humans fully into cyborgs is exactly why they seem to have apparently resurrected. The complete revival takes just one night. This hasn't been discussed in any other conference or on medical techniques in the public medical field yet, so it is natural for you, Melbat-san, to be suspicious. But it will be common knowledge eventually. Oh my god. Oh, this is... I'm sensing some peak. Like some really peak themes here. About the forced evolution of the human race and stuff, using technology and all that kind of stuff. Really leans into One Punch Man a lot. The risk of being injured is inevitable as long as you keep fighting monsters as a hero, right? When that happens, don't you worry. And leave your body to us. We will mechanize limbs and organs, making them stronger and more reliable. Damn, this feels like the AI kind of stuff. It's like, don't worry about your limbs, man. Like, just leave your body to us. Can we have your voice, please? When you die, we can still use your voice to voice characters, right? We'll still use your body to fight monsters. It's fine. You have facilities like that here? Remodeling human beings on the verge of death without permission? It's what we call the recovery room. That can't be called a recovery. If you look at the eyes of those two, you'll realize how they glare that their ambition and courage are all gone. I'll sound crazy to you, but I can't ignore that you look like you got some plotting going on. So if you don't want to tell me, just know I'll just investigate myself. Understood? If you don't trust us, we'll guide you there. This is peak. This is peak. A Neo employee told me Child Emperor had been spotted outside. I went looking where my gut told me to go, and there you are. I have a bit of free time while I wait for new orders. Yesterday, a bunch of strong monsters showed up, and that was tough. Are you investigating where they came from? Webagaza-san, did you have some business with me? No need to be alarmed. I just want to talk to a more seasoned hero. I'll come to you. Oh? There are quite a lot of heroes who have joined Neo. Did the Hero Association have such bad working conditions? Believe me, I know I've worked in the show business. The pay is bad, they treat you bad, but as soon as you start making their money, their attitude does a 180. I've been betrayed time and time again by both my peers and those who call themselves fans. That's when I noticed the people in this world only do what it takes to stay afloat in this chaotic world of betray and be betrayed. That's why you have to choose from the bottom of your heart who to trust and follow, because if you don't follow your own goals, you'll do everything for the sake of others. For me, that was the My Mask 2 years ago. It was his intense and dazzling stardom. He was an idol, actor, and a superhero. His existence was that of an entertainer, and I made that my goal. We're on chapter 131 at the minute. I'm going to try and remember to update this each time, but 131, and the goal is to finish the arc, which apparently is 139 today. And to find that he was a monster himself made me quite the fool catching up to his shadow. Hey, did the Hero Association and the S-Class heroes know about his true identity, and did they hide it on purpose? I don't think so. It's not a kind of lenient environment that would allow that. King. Damn. And My Mask Sans disguise was just too perfect, and nobody was able to find out. But the Hero Association has many parts that I almost cannot trust. I've had plans to leave it, even without being scouted by the Neo heroes. So you can trust Neo? Who knows? I can't tell yet. What about you, Webagaza-san? I am closely examining what's in the highest demand from idols these days. I discovered what surpasses even dancing, singing, drama, and visual. It's power. I went to Sparta gyms, learned self-defense and survival skills. I didn't get to the point where I could take the Pro Hero exam. I had no talent, you see. But I did know that my burning soul was second to none. I knew that I needed to take a big risk to become strong. At that time, someone from an agency introduced me to a research institute that created superhumans. Oh, he looks trustworthy. It was connected to the Neo heroes. I became a superhuman, and I was chosen as one of the Neo's leaders. I'm happy for you. Yes, and in return, I have a body that cannot survive without periodically coming back for maintenance at Neo's research institute. That's why I cannot leave Neo. No matter if I trust them or not, I don't have any regrets. I choose this for myself, so anything that may happen will be because of my doing. Oh, this is also so peak about like how chasing success and power, but forcing yourself to like no matter like she's reached this insane level of power but like to what degree now? Because as you just said, she's indebted to Neo for her life. Oh, I've gone ahead. She's indebted to Neo now for her life. Like she can't live without Neo heroes now. Damn, it's wild. A decision you don't regret. I wish I could do that. So tell me more about heroes you know or enemies you fought. How about the two that joined us, Metalbat and Super Allo Darkshine? What are they like? Let's find out. Alright everyone, let's take a short break for some hydration and calories. Next up, we'll be sparring the whole group of you against me. Feel free to treat me like an enemy and use weapons even. Coach Darkshine, how we doing? We getting the hang of it? Feels like I can take down a monster anytime. Man, I want to get into a battle suit and start busting heads. The students selected by Neo for special strength training. They have promising futures. Each one has a good head on his shoulders. With the special drinks supplied by Neo, they're building muscle at amazing speed, growing fast. So fast, it feels dangerous. Well, I can only assume, ladies and gentlemen, that those special drinks are gamer subs. Just use code ABD, right? I put mine in a bottle because I'm a nerd like that, but I'm sure that's what Super Allo Darkshine means. If you combine gamer subs with the power of the battle suits, we really could be on Easy Street. You tell him, my guy. Hello, Dark-chan, how are you? Pure prisoner. How did you get my number? I need your advice, Dark-chan. Right now I'm trying to do a fast-track makeover on a bunch of rowdy prisoners and turn them into fighters. They're scared of monsters and unreliable. I just wondered what you would say to explain to them how to get into the right frame of mind to deal with battle. I could instruct them with basic training methods and nutrition management, but I have no right to talk about a warrior's frame of mind. That's true. He is not in the frame of mind at all since Garo humbled him. I couldn't win against my fears, so I retired. Retired? Did you make sure to consult your muscles first? I'll be waiting for you in the battlefield, Dark-chan. I may be helping to raise the next generation, but you won't see me on the battlefield. I've already made the decision to work someplace safe. It's just too painful for me to be in public or have people expecting something from me. I'm sorry. This is the recovery room. Please feel free to look around. You can judge for yourself whether Neo's research department is humane or not. But please don't destroy anything. There are patients undergoing treatment slumbering inside. And so, if you go through the trouble of showing me all this, then I guess there ain't no reason to be suspicious. To tell you the truth, I had no idea what that is anyway. I'll let you off the hook for now. Sorry for taking your time, security guards. Oh, they got the one up on him. Damn. Oh, they got the... Oh, wait, they've ambushed Metalbat. What? Turn the volume... What? Turn me volume up? I can give it a go. That might help. I've turned up the gain a bit. It's so finicky, this mic. No, not my go Metalbat. What are you doing? Huh? What in the... These guys suddenly started attacking. Stop them, security guards. Wait, these are the two who busted in the room to try and become the Neo leaders, right? They were some like Neo leader candidates. And like, oh. There is no need to worry. We'll take full responsibility and remodel the fine specimen such as yourself into a high-performance cyborg. Kill him. I'm not good at complicated stuff, but I'll have to decide on which of you I'll beat the shit out of first. I'll send you lot straight to the hospital. That's my goat. That's my goat. Oh! Oh, this arc is off to a banger. Holy. All right. My goodness. 132, ladies and gentlemen, is upon us. Wow, so the heroes have it hard too. Child Emperor, you're amazing. For someone even younger than me. I had fun listening to your anecdotes. Let's talk again sometime. Oh, incoming call. Hello? Yes, this is Webergazer. Yes, sure. Oh, so it's not looking possible after all? Got it. Well, anyway, good work. It was the Neo Heroes tracking team. The Neos have been using their satellite tracking system to search for Sweet Mask by anomalous heat signatures, facial recognition, etc. The idea is that it would be excellent PR for the Neo Heroes if they could say that Webergazer defeated the monsterized My Mask. Would it be good? I guess it'd be good PR for her. But apparently he's hard to pin down because his transforming abilities allow him to evade the tracking team. Damn. It's too bad. I wanted to be the one to finish him off. So anyway, my schedule's been changed. I've got to shoot a new commercial now. See ya. I don't trust her at all. I don't like her. Someone ain't right. What's my take on God of One Punch Man? I'm a sucker for like anything to do with him in the manga. I love any hint or instance, any piece of foreshadowing to do with him. It is the manga equivalent of Key Jingle Dangles for me. Like, put a little bit of God in there, something linked to God in the manga, bang, you've got me. I'm hooked. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Absolute cinema, my friend. So yes, I love him. But I just love One Punch Man. Let's both do our best, Child Emperor Gun. Bro's whipping out hollow purple? What is this? Well then, time to get moving too. Oh, Sonic. Okay. Who's after me this time? The Neo Heroes. Speed of Sound Sonic, S-Class Bounty, and Freelance Ninja, you're completely surrounded. I know of you. You're that hitman who has the reputation of killing more people than hired to. The hedonist homicidal maniac, right? Neo Heroes, indeed. The hero industry has even started attracting trash like you. They must be even more rotten than the underworld. People often misunderstand this, but I don't particularly take pleasure in killing. I'm just playing a game with myself to see how many lives I can take before I die. As a kind of pastime. Bro's trying to get his KD up, IRL. Is that so? Then today will be your game over. A squad members, do it now. We've smoked out the rat. Fire up the battles. He ain't gonna be able to take on a load of people in battle suits, man. Ain't no way. 29, huh? Bye, sucker. Whoa, this guy's fast. You can kill him if you like, but for bounties with high combat skills like him, we have to make sure to collect the body with its limbs intact. Body? You'll get to become a great Neo hero too. Once they've turned you into a cyborg puppet, I'm sure you'll be very popular. Oh my god, not the twink. Not the twink cyborg. Those battle suits, or whatever they're called. I've fought people like you before. A gangle of amateurs with no skills, just power. All I have to do is evade you, and I will have no trouble at all. Oh, cook. You're no exception. Thanks to that man's secret scroll, I've become even more powerful. It probably held much greater secrets than the one Flash got. The speed of your swings is pretty fast, but it's impossible for you to keep up with me. You surprise me. To think that I can't hit you, even with the assistance of my suit. His movements are simply too fast. Dealing with him will be a chore. Oh, this is like paralleling Flashy Flash's quote-unquote training of Saitama, where like Flashy Flash wanted to recruit Saitama and train him, but he was just too much for him. And now the roles are reversed for the Neo Heroes, where they're trying to get Sonic, and it's just bro is Bro is Saitama to them right now. This is starting to become tiresome. He ran away, leaving his lackeys behind. The new heroes, huh? Just as I thought. Heroes are a bunch of degenerates. There isn't anyone who's willing to take a stand against them. How long will you be content to stay under their thumb, Saitama? What was my reaction when Murata tried to rework the whole ninja arc 3 times? Not the best. Especially considering that it ended up pretty much identical to the webcomic. Not that that's a bad thing, because the webcomic was good. But I was on board with a lot of the stuff because, as we were just talking about, like, I love the God stuff, right? So the whole reworking of that little mini arc to include God a lot more was really cool. And to have, there was even like Blast backstory that was popping up. So I was enjoying it a lot. I'd like to know why they scrapped it 3 times, him and one. I'd like to know the reaction to do all that just to be like, you know what, actually, let's just do the webcomic. Whether or not it's a bit like the Miura situation with Berserk, where like he removed that 1 chapter from Golden Age because he thought, you know what, it's too early for this actually. I don't want this popping up in the story just yet. Whether it's going to be something like that and that storyline will go somewhere else, some point, Blast backstory, sister stuff, but I don't think it would because the Ninja Village leader is good now. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. I would love to know what, but I wouldn't mind if the story deviated far from the webcomic, like the first iteration of the manga. I'm not against it as long as it's still good. Like the Cosmic Garrow fight was such a deviation from the manga. From the webcomic, but it's in my top 3 favorite manga fights of all time. So that's in it. Like, I don't want everything to change, but I think there's chances for it to be improved upon, like the Cosmic Garrow fight. Or a lot of the Monster Association just don't appear in the webcomic. I think that's an improvement. But I think the core fundamental like story of One Punch Man that the webcomic has doesn't need changing, but you can add things to it. And that's the beauty of like One working with Murata on the manga, that he can effectively go back and change things and add new things because he's using what he knows is going to happen in the future. That makes sense. Like he's got hindsight on his side. We object to shitty names. We're living, breathing human beings. Please sign our petition. May the hammer of justice fall upon the Hero Association. They're out there again today. How do those guys have so much energy when we're all so tired? I sense an immeasurable amount of negative emotions. Maybe this is the monster that we at the Hero Association have created. What a joke. Peacemaker, what a joke. Forget about them. What's going on with the project to team up with the new heroes? It's not going well. They refuse to engage with us on equal terms. When we asked them for their cooperation yesterday, they replied that they're avoiding excessive coordination with external groups because it would just add confusion to their command hierarchy. They headhunt our people and then they have the gall to... But the truth is, the public is already on their side. Season 3 anime ain't good. I mean, wait, Season 3? What? There is no Season 3, man. Hopefully one day, right? No, the Season 3 is beyond saving. I saw the quotes from, I don't know what position she was at JC staff, Bandai, one of them. I don't know. She was one of the higher-ups of someone involved with the anime. I remember, what was it she said? She said, look out for a certain moment in episode 5 and 9. Bro, if you're hyping up episode 5 as one of your big dogs to look out for, then there is no hope. There is no hope. I genuinely thought that at the very least, no matter what, One Punch Man Season 3 would have at least 1 or 2 good episodes. Like, good episodes. Like, great episodes even. I thought, surely, you can't do the entire season and it all be terrible, right? Like, terrible doesn't even begin to scratch the surface. Like, it's abysmal. Unfortunately. unfortunately, it's abysmal. I thought there'd at least be one fight, but so far, if they ain't even gonna cook with Garo versus Orochi, then what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Where can I read this? I can't put the link in the chat, unfortunately, because I remember we did that once a couple of years ago, and then we got a copyright strike. So I can't do that. But if you use Discord, I'm enjoying the One Punch Man Discord. They have like all the links to all this stuff. That's where I got it from. Anyway, the rest of you guys are at least B-class material too, just from your fighting experience. But when it comes down to it, are we just prisoners doing forced labor? No matter how hard we try, there's no way we'd get to become pro heroes, you know? No kidding. If we went out into the city, we would just get a bunch of cold stares anyway. Don't be so pessimistic. Laboring for the sake of others isn't that bad of a thing. A Q&A video? I don't know about a video. But I think we like streams and things. That's like the closest thing. But I don't think we do a Q&A video. Pure prisoner, I demand that you turn over all the prisoners. Oh wait, this is the Neo guy, the sumo dude, right? For safety, I want to put them into the custody of the Neo Heroes rather than the Hero Association. It's the Neo Heroes. Do something about all those guys in prison outfits hanging around. Get them, Raiden. It seems the people want this as well. If we cyborgify them with Neo's technology, they will turn into a completely controllable workforce. We already have governmental permission. You want to control them? The Puri prisoners? That's what we're called? Saitama, you at the Bad Names Association have got some new recruits, I feel. There's no way I can agree to that. I firmly refuse. Boss, it's my sworn duty to rehabilitate my boys. I will spend my whole... It's my sworn duty to rehabilitate my boys. I will spend my whole life making them all into the perfect family. Your whole life? First I've heard of it, sounds like hell. Hey, someone save me. I'm supposed to get out of here in 3 years. Is that so? Then I will be taking them with me by force. You should also have been locked up in the slammer from the very start. I should warn you, I'm into sumos too. Okay. Alright, part-timer, stack 'em up. You okay carrying that many? The Suryu squad surrounded the hero hunter. Garo! Great. Evacuate all civilians first. Don't let him see you. Garo? No, don't be doing this if you're not going to commit to it. I beg, if you show me Garo in action right now, I swear down, bro. I swear down. This is the last load, huh? By the way, kiddo, you sure got some muscles. You did some great work today, so I'll throw in a little bonus for you. When we're done, I'll treat you to whatever you want to eat. How's meat sound? Hey guys, if you can just remind me. Garo being recruited to the S-class, was that manga only or was that in the webcomic too? Because obviously after the Cosmic Fear Garo fight and the whole Monster Association saga in the manga, obviously Bang retires, and then Stitch is talking about the end of the world's prophecy and how they need to replace him and that they need the S-class heroes. And then he says how Garo was hired to replace Bang, but it just wasn't made public because they knew that nobody would take it well. Did that happen in the webcomic as well? I can't remember. Hey, why don't you stop with the day labor stuff and work for me full time? I've been needing a hard-working youngster like you. Nah, Well, if he's not working full-time here, maybe it is true, I don't know. We got him with the tranquilizer darts. No, they didn't hit. Eek, who are you guys? We're the Neo Heroes. That man is a wanted, vicious criminal. Please leave the area. He didn't fall. Oh. Manga only? Interesting. Interesting. Neo leader. Somehow this guy's still standing. He should be sleeping like a baby. Let's take him on. Wanna try? Sure thing. Don't get hurt. Oh, Garo, your hair. Your hair, my guy. Okay. Okay. Look at this, guys. More frames than the anime right now. Like, genuinely, you know that when the anime does this, shit's gonna be like just a panning frame. You'll get the bottom panel, maybe the top panel, but not both. No, not both. You sure as hell ain't getting this. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Police? Heroes? Somebody! Oh boy, I thought I said not to get hurt. You sure are strong. So we are about to get Garo versus Suryu with the suit. Oh, he's kind of got aura, you know. Grandpa Suicho's pal Bang's former martial artist student. Guess the rumors that you gave the S-Class heroes a tough time weren't a load of hot air. I won't be that easy, Garo-kun. I, Suryu, will take you back to Neo. He sure isn't feeling it. Here we go. One's art ain't that bad, you know. I've seen worse. Like, his choreography is genuinely really good. And his paneling. Like, that one of Garo, like Suryu looking down at Garo, and then Garo comes up with the knee. Oh my god, this is actually peak. Okay, that panel of him kicking him is quite funny, actually. As I say that. Not that I could do better. Oh, the typical anime slide. Craters in the ground. Finally feeling like it, Garo-kun. It just... Void, quaking tiger fist. Bro, Garo just loaded that van, man. What are you doing? Yeah, stop it, asshole. I'm getting Saitama vibes from this new Garo. How, like... Because him saying stop it there was obviously because he just spent all day or whatever loading up that van for his job. And now Suryu's come around and ruined it. That's the kind of stuff Saitama would do. Like, you're in a quote-unquote life or death battle or whatever. But... my groceries or something like that. Oh, it's so peak, man. One is so good. Surprising, and yet, unbelievably, you don't seem to have used even half of your full strength yet. It'd be dangerous to fight unarmed. Guess I'll finally try out this battlesuit thing. Activate. Oh? Okay. Again, Rock Lee Gara vibes. This is a battlesuit's performance. This Suryu has effectively dropped the weights right now. It's definitely crazy, but this guy was observing my Void Fist and starting to match it. Yeah, he is. That's what he does, my guy. If I give him much more time, I'm going to get overwhelmed. In that case, I'll test this too. A special feature that's only built into the suits of the Neo heroes. Limiter release! Bro, he's faced limitless beings before. Is he taking it? He's taking it? He's taking it like a champ? All these hits, and Garo's just... Oh, that look on Suryu's face. It's like he realizes that this ain't actually doing anything. Bro, Garo's limitless, my guy. You can remove your limiter all you like. You've effectively matched him. It's overdoing it. I can't stop my attacks. Oh, the suit is malfunctioning. Oh, he's worried he's going to kill Garo. How cute. Oh, shit. Okay, my guy is actually kind of fucked up. It stopped. Did I break it? Man, this is so much more potential than martial arts or anything else. My confidence just took a hit. But this is bad. Did I overdo it? Is he alive? Really? Wait a sec. I can't move. Of course he's alive. The client's cargo. Wait, the truck. My livelihood. Do you really see? This is so Saitama coded. Do you realize what you've done? You lot better take responsibility for this. Why did you come back? Hurry up and run. This guy's extremely dangerous. You with the part-timer. You're nothing but trouble. To think I invited you to work for me. Yikes. I don't care if he's a wanted criminal or whatever. Capture him. This is the Suryu squad. We've failed. Neo leader Suryu. How was your experience with the battlesuit? Right, I mean, it's great for giving amateurs a good power-up, but as for safety, I'm not sure. My movements became much more intense than I'd expected. It overheated and quickly stopped working. You need to know the trick to use it properly. It's great for lower ranks, but for higher ranks, it can be restraining. And this is paralleling the actual limiter, right? Because obviously, Dr. Genus explained that God places a limiter on every human being, and he puts that limit to stop them reaching a level of power that they can't control and go crazy, which is exactly what just happened with Suryu. Even though he like, what's the word I'm looking for? Manufactured a way to release his limiter. It didn't matter. Like even the suit has the same thing. Like, because that's what the limiter is. When a human tries to break that, go above that limiter that God placed above them, upon them, they monsterize and all that. They lose control of the power. They essentially overheat as a human. There are some strong guys out there. Maybe being a hero isn't all that easy. Come to think of it, I was really surprised to find that name in the hero book. Maybe I'll go check on him tomorrow. That name? Who's that name? Is he on about Garou? Is this where the webcomic reveals that Garou's recruited to the S-Class? I don't know. Chapter 134. Oh, I can't wait for Murata to adapt this. Because this, now that we're doing the Umai Mask stuff in the manga, this should be the next load of stuff. Like, all of next year in the manga will be this stuff. I can't wait to cover it on the channel. A family was saved because a Neo hero who was passing by supported the collapsed pillars. And next, Neo heroes can take credit once again. The hero team, led by Neo leader Ryumon, apprehended wanted criminal Varga. Varga is reported to have been quarantined in the Neo heroes facility. They are so strong and amazing that their suits are cool too. I want to join the heroes when I grow up. The Neo hunters, led by Neo leader Axel, exterminated. Here we go. Gogo Gigogo, the monster who was rampaging in V City. In addition, Gogo Gigogo had some minions remaining, but these were destroyed by the Blizz Group, led by Fubuki, a professional hero who was recently promoted to A class. That name may be Saitama. Ah, yes. Yes, that name, Saitama. That's more likely. That makes sense. The ones we got rid of, they were just minions then. They were no pushovers. Tiger level at most. Almost demon. A tiger level almost demon. These days, there are way too many monsters who are much too strong for us. It makes me want to quit. Still, not that scary when compared to Tornado. That's for sure, but still. What if we also wore battlesuits? Should the Blizzard Group move to the Neo Heroes? Should we go discuss this with Miss Fubuki? Let's wait on that. She's talking to her again in the mind room. Is that Psychos? Every single day she's spending her hours in there. I'm so worried about that. Oh, this is Psychos? I don't know how deep into the God stuff the webcomic is. I don't think it's that deep at all. I think the God storyline is... It's not like manga exclusive because God is in the Monster Association arc in the webcomic. But I'm interested. Because you know for a fact that... I assume this is Psychos. I don't know what she looks like in the webcomic in fairness, or I don't remember it. But you know when one gets his hand on this chapter, he's oh. I failed. There is no forgiveness. What for? By whom? I don't know. I don't know. What the hell? Is that the field? You guys know what I mean? The field, where Homeless Emperor woke up. Oh, it's so peak, man. It's so peak. Just saying how much I'm a sucker for God stuff. Among the Neo leaders, the one who already has immense popularity is the former idol Webegaza. Her new songs already hit more than 90 million downloads. What's more, the former Super Sumo, living legend Raiden, just shook the entire world after having a clash on the streets with Pure Prisoner. Whereas public opinion leads towards Raiden, both factions still haven't commented on the matter as of today. When it comes to popularity amongst women, there is Axel, known to have become a neo-hero from being a chief of the vigilante group called Hunters. Former professional martial artist Suru, known for his perfect track record, despite having no motivation at all, is also supported. These days, he is a Neo leader and a great resource for the organisation, as well as performing well with fans and interviewers. Official fan clubs were created for each Neo leader, and the number of sign-ups are already exploding. Never would have thought Suiko and I would become professional heroes at the same time. And then there's the top-ranked one. He's said to be the son of Blast. Wait, I know that jet drone. Is that Blue? Why is he going to the Hero Association? Hell yeah, I want to know as well, my guy. Tell me. Huh? One of the Neo heroes? My apologies, but I must ask you to leave this building. We are in a tense situation. You won't even let me in? It's not like I'm a spy or anything. Yeah, that is a bit weird. Hey, stop right there. Those who don't have a pass cannot get inside. I am the top rank of the Neo heroes. Nobody was answering my call, so I came in person. I have a personal suggestion for the future of the hero industry. I don't have much time, so there is someone higher up. So is there someone higher up who will hear me out? There is also something I want to ask about my father, Blast. Give us a new hope for hero names. Is anyone listening to me? Heroes are human beings too. Names have souls. We want to see the grounds for choosing these names. We need a solid foundation for hero leadership. There's contrasting protests going on right now. Sign our petition. That way, the Neo heroes will. Think about the risks. This can lead to bullying. They're so loud, my voice is getting drowned out. Huh? The guys from the other day. To think I'd meet them again. Sign the petition. Hey, you. I don't know who you are, but I saw you. You must be some kind of secret weapon that isn't registered in the hero list. I already know you're no ordinary person. Is your intention to stay hidden and only leave behind results, building up some kind of mythos? That method of operation. You're not trying to become the next Blast, are you? Oh, I know everyone who, when this chapter dropped originally back in ye olde days, everyone who was subscribed to the Blast is Saitama from the future theory. I know they were losing their shit when that line dropped. Huh? We aren't saying that. Have you been listening? Trying to track down Blast and take his #1 spot, huh? Well, tough luck. Only I can do that. I went back down to the likes of you. This guy talking to us? Anyway, let me ask you your name. Dr. Grumpy Pervert. No, hold on. What? Yeah, no, fair reaction. No, you. I am the Great Degenerate. What? No, not you. The hell? You're called the Great Degenerate? I'm not talking to you. I want to know that guy. This here is Cape Debaldi. Cape Debaldi, huh? Yeah. Anyway, would you mind letting me know your real name? It's Saitama. Saitama. I'm sure we'll be meeting again out on the battlefield. I'll show you out there that my strength of resolve is way out of your league. Okay. Sure thing, buddy. Just who was that? I think it was one of the leaders of that new hero organization. Guess he came to greet us since we're also an up-and-coming association. What a nice guy. Hey, wait on a second. While you're here, could you sign our petition? We've already got 9 signatures. Uh-huh. So your name's Saitama. The other day you saved me, so I'd like to thank you. That's the girl we saved the other day. Good thing we made it in time. Looks like you're a new recruit. Do you have a hero name yet? I just wanted to talk with Mr. Saitama, with the leader of our Hero Name Victims Association. Go ahead. Mr. Saitama, you're strong, aren't you? Even with my full strength, I couldn't even budge the enemy, and you just with a single punch, you say. It's almost like he's a One Punch Man. My name's Suiko. How did you get so powerful? I was also trained in martial arts, you see. So if you're interested, we could exchange techniques and stuff. I'm an assistant instructor for a school called Void Fist, so I could teach you that. Well, I did push-ups and I did sit-ups. That would always be funny. Hey, King's locking in right now. Let's see how it works for him. Suiko, I've come to see you. Long time no see. Yeah, see that name. Yeah, it is Saitama. Long time no see. How many years has it been? Brother? Man, when I found out that my Suiko had become an A-class hero, I couldn't... Oh, his sister. That's the name that he was surprised to see in the hero registry. Couldn't believe it. You've probably seen the news on TV or online or whatever, right? The new heroes evaluated my martial arts skills and chose me to be one of the Neo leaders. Yeah, I saw something about it on TV when I went into town. I didn't know that there were more places that hire heroes. She's crying. That's great, big brother. Never thought I'd see the day when he gets serious and finds a proper job. Thank goodness. You can join Neo too, Suiko. I'll introduce you. Nothing good will come out of staying with the Hero Association. I hear they're on their way out in the eyes of the public. Oh, that's not true, right, Mr. Saitama? Saitama? Who? Who? Motherfucker. Who? What do you mean, who? What do you mean, fucking owl? Someone stronger than you, brother. This is my big brother Suryu. Okay. I see how it is. Grandpa always used to tell you I'd have to be a man stronger than both me and him, didn't he? So this guy, he's stronger than me, huh? Well, it'd be pretty impossible to surpass me in strength, but if you're gonna work towards being a shining star of a hero from out here on out, I'll allow you to date my little sister. What? That's not it at all. He saved my life. Anyway, Suiko, transfer to Neo. I'll take care of the paperwork and stuff. While I'm at it, should I put in a word for you too, Saitama? Nah, I'm good. Don't want to deal moving out again. I'm not going either. I wouldn't be caught dead in a lame-looking suit like that. Lame? I'm pretty fond of it. The design isn't that bad, right? Is it really that lame? Yep. Oh my god, it's heartbroken. The battlesuit has some awesome features on it. You should try it on, Suiko. That's enough. Just go home. Oh, is the Super Fight Tournament manga only? You see, I only read the webcomic from like, when did I start reading it? It would have been like it would have been like the Garou fight. That's when I first started the webcomic. I read from the Garou bit. Actually, it might have been from the home, like because I think I went back and looked at the God stuff with the Homeless Emperor, and then I read the Garou fight. And then I got to the Amaya Mask stuff, which is where the manga is right now, and then I stopped. That's really interesting. So how does that go in the webcomic then? Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't realize there was that many changes like pre-Monster Association arc. I thought the Monster Association arc was when Murata was really starting to change things up. I knew Geketsu didn't exist because I know a lot of the Monster Association members are manga only, but I didn't know that there wasn't in the webcomic that there wasn't the Super Fight Tournament. But I guess that makes sense, or at least not in the way that it happened in the manga. Okay, it'll be interesting to do. It'll be interesting to see how this chapter in particular, how this interaction goes in the manga, because the joke doesn't kind of really fall as well, if they've met before, ish. We'll see. That's very interesting. Blue, I see you're still trailing Master Saitama. Demon Cyborg. I see, so Saitama was your master, huh? Don't worry, I had no particular business with him today. I just wanted to talk to the higher-ups around here. Guess I'll try again some other time. Oh, I almost forgot. Some intel was leaked by a former Hero Association executive that transferred to Neo. Apparently Metal Knight has been secretly conducting experiments using monsters. There's also a theory that the insane strength of monsters as of late is due to them being enhanced by someone. Okay. Capturing creatures and tinkering with them, then releasing them into the world. You guys wouldn't let someone get away with doing something like that, would you? That in itself seems awfully suspicious. Genos, someone as strict as you are when it comes to putting down monsters will always be welcome within our ranks. A position as a Neo leader is always waiting for you. Yeah, that's how I'm imagining the joke must go out. Like, I know this guy's built different, so sure thing, little sis. Smash away. Can already see the Saitama and Suiko's. Oh, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, it's gonna take some shipping to beat the Fubuki and the Tatsumaki stuff, but I mean, I'm always gonna be a Fubuki guy. For me, for Saitama. But I see the vision. Master, I've been told there's a rumor going around that Metal Knight's conducting suspicious experiments with monsters. Who's that again? I do not know whether he is carrying this out himself or if the association is involved as well. I'm not certain whether this information is trustworthy to begin with, but whoever is behind this must be trying to use the monsters to achieve something. Now that you mention it, there's definitely a place in this facility where they're keeping loads of monsters. Again, oh, this is annoying me because I've read the Tatsumaki fight obviously in the webcomic. I want to say that Saitama going down into the during the Tatsumaki fight, or like just before that when they get there, and he obviously goes underground or whatever, and there's all those monsters, which he just one shots them all. That's in a webcomic, I think, right? I'm assuming that'll be the room he's referring to, I assume. But they attacked me, so I took care of them. Oh well, if I just fucking read, I'd have had my answer. If they're being kept confined in a condition where they can still fight, then that means... What is it? Are the abnormally strong monsters we've been facing as of late really Metal Knight's artificial creations? There may still be things the Hero Association is hiding from its own heroes. To dig deeper into this, it would be best to proceed covertly. Master, I'm going to make a move as well. It's going to be Fubuki all the way. Yeah, it's got to be Fubuki, man. I love Tatsumaki to pieces, but I can't see them together. Fubuki all day, every day. Acquaintances for life. With Master working out in the open and me working behind the scenes, we will crush this injustice together. Yeah, let's give it our best. Ah, my goat. Oh? Wait. Is that just one? That's just one's drawing. $135. Oh, I know that the ending in this arc is going to be so annoying because, like, it's going to be one of those arc endings where it's just going to transition into, like, something much bigger, right? Like, it's not going to be one of those ones where I'm going to get some insane conclusion or anything. I'm just going to be left wanting to read even more. I can tell. Oh. Hiya! Justice Punch. Over there, another one's getting away. Die, asshole loser. Weaklings shouldn't fuck with mighty humans. Let's tear its limbs off and hang it. Oh, okay. It's a group message from the Neo leader, Child Emperor. Make sure you leave any corpses as is when you exterminate monsters. Sounds like you wants to do autopsies. He wants to know about the chips as well. Why? Don't know. As I suspected, this one had the same implant. What? That thing dead already? Good job. How you feeling? Killing monsters ain't that tough, right? Ah, thanks, Mr. Ryumon. You're right, it's no big deal, especially for me. What you doing checking the corpses? Well, I'm a very cautious person, so I'm investigating the cause of monstrification by getting an idea of their state and performing background checks when necessary. I'm activating security procedures for close relatives and neighbours. Also, investigating elements that are likely to have effects on the ecosystem, including any viruses it may have, then classifying the monster type and securing specimen samples. I've been putting that into data into a computer and having it calculate the frequency with which the same type will appear, along with the identifying effective countermeasures and sharing them both with heroes and community members, which should come in useful moving forward. There are a few other reasons, but if you're willing to help, would you mind opening up its large intestine and extracting a stool sample? I see. Well, aren't you a fine lad giving it your all? I'm busy, so I'll head on out. Let's get the hell out of here, guys. Find the monsters, hunt them down. Yeah! If I want to trace the signal being sent to the cranial chip, I guess I'll need to capture a live specimen. These guys are going to be pretty tough to catch. This monster, on closer look, there are some artificial muscles built into its body. That must have inflated its power several times over. Oh. Guess I'll check for chemical reactions in the blood too. On top of the naturally occurring ones, these monsters with mysterious chips in them are appearing out of nowhere. And it's not just their brains being manipulated. A good portion of them have had enough body modifications that they may as well be called cyborg monsters. They're powered up enough to have their disaster levels increased. Who could possibly be controlling them? Oh, this arc is so peak. Oh, I love it so much. When it comes to this field, I guess I should ask an acquaintance who's a global authority. Huh? I got it pretty quick, but it's over already? Who are you guys? A pro team from the Hero Association? You haven't heard of the Hero Names Victims Association? No, I haven't. Sorry to rain on your parade, but there's nothing left for you guys. Not now, not ever. Unlike you slow turtles, the Neo Heroes have dispatched vehicles and helicopters that get moving almost right as the evacuation announcements start. And if we run with our battlesuits on, we can hit a speed of 70 kilometers per hour. Wow, that's so fast. I'm sure Saitama could never do that. I saw once when some pro heroes got stuck in traffic and couldn't make it to the scene in time. How lame. Emergency. Oh, is Saitama had to shit all over them? Emergency evacuation announcement. Emergency evacuation announcement. In the neighbouring city H. That's our next prey. Hurry, let's step on it. Don't let another squad take credit. Don't run into any civilians evacuating. Just one hit and you're fried. We are first to the scene. Huh? Just now. Did you feel something pass by? Just the wind. Are these Caped Baldy's footprints? As expected from our amazing leader. Oh, what do you want? Metal Knight, I have a question. If a person was modifying monsters and attacking people, what purpose do you think that person would have? Saitama's arrived. Great job, Neo Heroes. Thank you. Amazing, you saved us all. Wait, even still they beat Saitama to it? Damn. No. Isamu-kun. I have nothing to say to an elementary school student who's a member of another hero organization. Understand this. We are not allies anymore. Yeah, there's too many Neo Heroes, man. Damn. It's literally Tony Stark. A suit all around the world. Group of Neo Heroes, every city. No, I can't snap. Deep breath, control yourself for 10 seconds. Bro hit him with the speed. No need to be difficult. I'll come to your lab with a present for you. Absolutely not. Your visitors are forbidden for preemptive measures in case information is leaked. Oh, my guy is tweaking. Child. He's for real, he's crashing out. Oh my god. By taking such an attitude towards me, you're only going to make me grow more suspicious of you. Do what you wish. I have told you not to trust anyone at all from the beginning. Are you sure you want to antagonize me? You shouldn't think of me as the same person I was before as your assistant. You're not worth being considered a threat. Oh, that is cold. What can you even do? Shaking and sobbing every single night? Are you going to do anything with that big doll you're secretly building? Dr. Bufoy. Did you install a hidden camera into my laboratory? Since when were you spying on me? Okay. S-class hero or not, Dr. Bufoy, spying on 10-year-olds is a little bit strange. Little bit noncy, that is. Metal nonce. Not my goat. That paranoid old man, always keeping secrets to himself while completely disregarding other people's privacy. Yeah. I think he can do what he wants. I won't be stopped by anyone. My god, he's a mega nonce. Oh, he's got all the Neo leaders. Now, which one of these people will be the most troublesome? Oh. What is he cooking? What's creepy nonce boy doing? What are those tremors? The top floor. So it's from the training area. Is a dinosaur rampaging up there? So this is what a battle suit can do. To think that I would need something like this. Oh, this is the what's his name? Raiden? A pure prisoner fight? Whoa, Raiden just tossed prisoner. Would our boss lose to a regular human like him? He's not really regular though, is he? No, Raiden is plenty monster himself. He's the undefeated grand champion of Super Sumo. Soft and fair goes far. Raiden doesn't just have raw power. There's no way a meathead can do anything against his sumo techniques. It's time for that thing we prepared for. Please throw them at me all at once. Transform. What is that? What did he do? It's oil. Fuck's sake. Even we don't know what it's for. You don't want to know. Oil? He stripped and covered his whole body in oil. This is my transformation based on my reflection from when the hero hunter broke my arm with martial arts. By being covered in oil, throws, grapples, and any other extreme techniques are nullified. Oh, you know what? It's actually... It's annoyingly clever. It's annoyingly smart. Yeah, he oiled up, and you know what? It actually makes sense. I hate to say it. First time in the OPM lives, Shabig. Cheers, my guy. Thank you. It's only the second one. So, don't worry. But, not the only one. There's going to be many more. I think what I'm going to do is when... I said this last week as well. Like, when I catch up to the webcomic, we'll decide what I read next. But it's still quite a few weeks to go. But I think I'll probably just do a poll on, like, community tab. And we can have a look at what we want to read next. I see. It may be novel. What you're saying isn't necessarily incorrect. But informing me on how to strike was a mistake. My palm strikes reverberate to your body's very core. He's getting slapped up whilst oiled. Did you think I don't have measures against this either? Raiden knows what to do with his oiled up men, my guy. Just accept it. If I just accept the pain, I would eventually reach my pain threshold. But how about if I convert that pain into pleasure? Do you have... Just think for a second, though, Pure Prisoner. Do you have to? Do you have to be oiled up, naked, and convert the pain into pleasure? Is that something you really need to do? No, God. The receptacle of love is infinite. What's the matter? You done? No. As expected, I was caught off guard. You are indeed a weirdo, as the rumors say. Angel Rush. The raw material's super first class, but his senses are mediocre. His movements are lack aggression. How does he intend to win against me fighting like that? What? That isn't enough to knock me down. Giant, heavy... Oh my god! One Punch Man webcomic? Double spread before Boruto? Yeah, there's only like 20 chapters to catch up, but I'm like, be it on stream or not. If anything, I actually read quicker, I feel like, on stream. But I'm a notoriously slow manga reader, man. Like, there's people at ABD, like Ryan, one of our head editors, right? He can read hundreds of chapters a day. Like, he will often max out the Shonen Jump reading limit. And I'm like, how? How do you do that? I don't know if any of you guys are the same and you can just like hit 100 chapters in a day, but that's crazy to me. I can read like 10 chapters a day max. I'm just slow for whatever reason. But yeah, I think there's like 20 something. I want to say it goes up to like 156, the One Punch Man webcomic. I'm in 136. So it shouldn't take too long to catch up. 100 chapters in 2 days, even that is crazy to me. I think the last time I read a load of chapters in one day was probably when I was catching up to Dandadan, maybe? I think I probably read like... I think the what's it called? The Kerr Invasion arc. I think I read all that in one day. I want to say that's like 30-something chapters. I powered through it all over a weekend. Yeah, that's kind of what I did with Dandadan. So like with Dandadan, I was ill and I knew the anime was coming out and I knew we were going to cover it on the channel. So I thought, whilst I'm ill and I got nothing else to do, I'll just read. And it took me about 3 days to catch up to Dandadan. The greatest estate developer. That's what Sid was reading, right? Around 70 and spent the whole day basically. Yeah, that's the only time I come close. Is if I just have nothing else to do and I just binge the entire manga all day. I haven't read Versus. No, that's one's other story, right? I've heard good things. Sid mentioned. Not yet. Oh, we got back up. Close quarters is my speciality. I bet it is. Pure Prisoner should know that he's a huge disadvantage. Oh, wait. This is the Sumo talking, obviously. I'm not retreating because I feel like I'm going to lose. This man, there's no mistake. He's fighting whilst protecting the prisoners. He let me get caught up in the flow of our heavy blows and deliberately held his ground to meet me head on. No, wait. Right now, this person is not fighting back. I stopped. What's the matter? You were pushing him back. It seems you aren't a regular bad guy. Even my eyeballs aren't that cloudy. I'll put a little faith into your approach to justice. Mr. Raiden, but we've got orders from the leader to take him in. Leader? Making the execution of orders your top priority is the beginning of dependence on others. What is our main duty? It's to be heroes, isn't it? Then there is no better decision than from on-site judgment. I'll tell the leader myself. I hope the Netflix Brazil thing's a typo. Yeah, I really hope that. I want to say it is because nowhere else has leaked it. Nowhere else has really picked up on it. Nothing. It's just the Netflix Brazil account said One Punch Man Season 3 Part 1. And I'm on the same boat as you. Like, as much as I would have loved for Garo versus Orochi to look incredible, and as much as I want Saitama versus Orochi to look incredible, I prefer the Tatsumaki versus Sairochi fight and all that stuff, obviously. And obviously the Cosmic Gara fight, but even then that wouldn't be part 2. But I assume part 2 of season 3 would end on the Sairochi versus Tatsumaki stuff. And Tatsumaki deserves an incredibly animated fight. Am I going in blind? Yes, this is all blind from the webcomic. Prior to this, I'd only ever read up to the My Mask stuff, and now that the manga had caught up to that, I thought I might as well carry on with the webcomic. The only thing I saw was that the most recent chapter of the webcomic was apparently absolutely lit. Saw a couple things with like Genos and things, which also made me realize I got to catch up to this, because I remembered how peak it was. That Pure Prisoner is a hero. Thank you, Raiden-chan. As a Gonza, as I just said, so the Netflix thing is, Netflix Brazil, when they were promoting like their upcoming shows for the rest of the year, they listed One Punch Man Season 3 as One Punch Man Season 3 Part 1. But they're the only place, only Netflix account, only anything that is actually listed as Part 1. But for whatever reason, Netflix Brazil called it Part 1. Fingers crossed it wasn't true. Great. Now let's return to our special training center, my honeys. Hey, you guys, don't just up and decide to follow someone else. Oh, I was able to find out the power of an S-class hero for myself, but then what's up with his weak status? Oh, so he wasn't fighting with the he didn't have a suit on before. Then what's up with his weak status? You there, you're overdoing it. Stop. In training, you can't let yourself or your opponent get injured. Of course, this applies to the real thing as well. If you want to continue your hero activities for a long time, the ability to prevent crises is the highest priority. Huh? That crap again? You keep pouring cold water into my fighting instincts. Pardon? Then why don't you be my sparring partner, coach? You're strong, aren't you? I can't wait 6 years if it's going to be good. You on about the anime? I'm seeing how bad season 3 is to the anime. I genuinely would rather have nothing. Because then I can at least have the cope of maybe one day I'll see something great. But I'm so scared of anything in the future for the One Punch Man anime under the current conditions. Obviously, if like crazy news came out that there's gonna be an overhaul, right? So for example, the Boruto anime, right? The Boruto anime, for the most part, for a weekly show, obviously One Piece has kind of changed the level, right? One Piece is a weekly anime and every episode looks incredible. But we're going back 5-6 years here, pre 1.0 changing the game. Boruto anime, I thought, used to look pretty damn good for a weekly show, right? Every arc had a greatly animated fight, and every other episode was at least passable. And then towards the end of the Boruto anime's like run, it got really bad. It was terrible. And then obviously that went on hiatus. Black Clover went on hiatus. All their stuff basically went on hiatus, apart from Bleach. But that was like a different subsection of Perio. That's Perio Films, I want to say. And all the stuff that came out when the Boruto anime went on hiatus was that there's going to be a complete overhaul. New directors, new team, new everything. Unless I hear news like that for the One Punch Man team, I can't see a reason to be excited. Before this record of a season, Netflix Brazil, yeah. But please be a typo. Please be a mistake. I want to say it is, but who knows? Then why don't you be my sparring partner, coach? You're strong, aren't you? No. That is, I can't give you direct guidance. I'm sorry. Former S-Class hero Super Alloy Darkshine. I wonder if his spirit has been worn out from fighting evil. I won't become like that. When competing in Super Sumo, it's the spirit that determines whether you win or lose. And I have never experienced defeat. I am ready for everything. Anything. It seems that preparations for surgery are complete. Let's go fetch Metal Bat. Is that alright? He's been drugged for over 48 hours. I'm sure there won't be any more rampaging like the other day. Are they actually going to fi cyberpunk cyberman cyber words cyborgify Metal Bat? No way. No way. Not a chance. Surely not. 137. I don't think JC can do more than 12 episodes on this tight schedule. That's a good point, Kelvex. I don't know how, like, that's a great point. I've never known a fan base have to have cope that they're not getting more episodes before. Oh, it's bad. Oh, you know it's bad when we're celebrating the fact that we're not getting any more episodes. But yeah, that's a good point. Like, yeah, how can they have a part 2 when they're struggling as it is? Metal Bat, Mr. Bad. I bought you your meal. How the fuck do you expect me to eat like this? Get this shit off me right now. I swear I won't lay a finger on you. Meal delivery guy. I've been ordered by Mr. Eramin to keep your body maintained in tip-top shape. So, hey buddy, you think you can just turn someone into a cyborg against their will? I bet you did it to those guys up in the same way too, without asking, right? I got it now. So this kind of organization you guys run, huh? The truth behind the Nero Heroes is, you're the bad guys. We've come to administer the surgery. You're awfully energetic, aren't you? You'll make such a great cyborg warrior. Oh, he's cracking. Oh my, do you still intend to fight? It's not very manly to refuse to admit defeat. You think you could win in a rematch, do you? I never lost to begin with. I just didn't think the bat you guys issued me would be so flimsy. Using a catchphrase like high performance, then making it super easy to break, you guys did that shit on purpose. Got me good there. Don't worry, I won't kill you. But you better clench your teeth if you want to keep them. If someone on the lowest rungs of the former S-Class, sure are conceited, aren't you? Wait, I'll do it. Take this. Fine metal sound. So you're a cyborg too, huh? In that case, I can get a little rougher. Whack-a-mole thrashing. Destro, check your damage ratio. If you keep taking hits like this, it'll be worse than it looks. Even with generous estimations, the force of impact from human movement should be limited to a few tons maximum. Exceeding that norm is what makes them S-Class heroes. See, one can cook with his paneling sometimes. That's a great panel. I'm fine with the manga and webcomic, just for the anime to do it. Yeah, pretty much. Do it good, or don't do it at all. Like, I'd rather all the money they spent on the anime to just market the crap out of the manga. Because the main thing I'm worried of, both from like a business perspective, because obviously we at ABD need there to be interest in One Punch Man for our videos to do well, obviously. But also just as a fan, like One Punch Man is probably my favorite series, right? At least ongoing. So as a fan, I want this series to be really popular. But I'm worried that people who will only ever divulge into the anime are now going to be turned off entirely by One Punch Man. Because the episodes are getting incredibly low review scores. Which on one hand is understandable and should be the case. Because as an anime, there's not much animation in it. So from that perspective, it's objectively bad. But the story of One Punch Man is still good, man. Like, read the manga, please. Just don't avoid it. Yo, what's up, Viso? Hola. ¿Qué tal? Exceeding that norm is what makes them S-Class heroes. Sparking Tornado. He was defending, but in the end, he was electrocuted instantly. However, we can't let our guard down around this man. I will tear out his heart whilst he's incapacitated. Oh, and his back broke. There's smoke or something coming out of it. Oh well, nothing wrong with my fists. Ermin. It's over now. You are off your guard, Destro. Don't give him any more external stimulus. It would be more effective to just behind him gently and let him sleep. Looking back on it, maybe it wasn't just the bat's fault, but the fight's still going. All I did was take a little nap in the middle. Flimsy, you say? I'm certain it was quite strong. Oh well, that's all over now. Now, Mr. Bad, let's go. Let's transform you into a splendid cyborg. For some reason, my power's drained. This sedative seems effective. Of course it is. This drug is normally used for large animals. Being able to even walk whilst in that state means he's abnormally resistant. It's likely that the same trick won't work again. It's pretty amazing that One Punch Man's still doing numbers and always has been. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Like, the One Punch Man manga still sells brilliantly well. It's still really popular. And it always will be. It's just a shame because you can't help but think if season 3, honestly, if season 3 was just even season 2 level at this point, I wouldn't have a problem. But when you see everything else, man, it's hard not to look at, it's like the SpongeBob meme, right? You're looking out the window and you're seeing all these anime getting incredible adaptations. Even, I saw people on Twitter complaining about Bones and how they're treating Gachiakata like, come on, man. Read the room. Do you know what I would do for One Punch Man to get the Gachiakata treatment right now? You don't want to know. The whole One Punch Man series needs a remake. They can't go further thinking it's just okay for the money. They're butchering Murata's art. Bro, did you... The Elder Centipede stuff with the hologram and that the manga animated it more than the anime. Crazy. And it was a reused still from season 2 as well. That was when I realized this is bad. You're just reusing, because there's so many reused assets in the episodes that just look worse than what those assets were originally meant for. Like the Elder Centipede hologram stuff. The fact that they just used a still of it. They could have used the CGI rendition of it and actually made it move still, but they just went for the still. That opened my eyes and made me realize it's cooked. There is no saving it. The overused color filters, yeah. When the PV or some of the pictures dropped before the anime came out, and they had some of those, like, the nightclub filters, I thought, okay, you know, that's kind of cool. Like, when JoJo's does it, you know, when JoJo's has the scene where the colors invert and shit, you're like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than, like, the anime equivalent of, like, a double-page spread. It gives you that same reaction of, like, oh, shit. Oh, all right. But it works with JoJo's because it happens a few times a season. It happens, like, numerous times per episode on just random things. It's like if any panel in the original manga exceeds a certain size, JC staff are like, yeah, nightclub. It's just like, think of all your favorite One Punch Man panels right now, and then think of them being drawn. And that's the other thing, right? Even some of these stills in the One Punch Man anime, even though they're stills, the art still ain't good. The actual drawing, it's it's really bad. It's not JC Staff's fault particularly. Like, obviously these animators didn't go into making One Punch Man thinking, let's make it as bad as we can, because ultimately their names are in the credits. This goes on their CV. They want it to look good so that they can work on their next job, anime in the future. But it's all the higher ups, Bandai, whoever. Terrible, terrible. It's crazy how they had, 6 years? And they've clearly left it last minute to actually start working on this anime. This anime has not been in development for 6 years. I don't even know if it's been in development 6 months. Let's get him cyborgified quickly. What are you doing? Hello there, Mr. Blue. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. So, Blue, despite creating the Neo Heroes, he has no idea what's going on. Okay. I'm seeing the vision now. Neo Hero... Blue has got his position as the Neo Hero founder, and he's had all this funding done for the Neo Heroes and everything because of who he is, because he's the son of Blast. but he's nothing more than just a public figurehead kind of thing. Whereas the actual reason the Neo Heroes exist is for all this shady shit that he's clearly not clued in on, right? Whilst fighting a level dragon, the battle was so fast that there were some bugs with enemy signal acquisition, so I came for some maintenance on my lenses. And what are you two doing? Well, there is a reason for this, though I'm not sure we're at liberty to talk about it. Be careful, Blue. These guys are real bad dudes. Allow me to explain. Who the? Oh, you've not met him yet, have you, Mr. Bad? After all, he's an upper-class citizen, and for his safety, only select few are allowed to meet him in person. This man is the Neo Heroes founder and leader, who reached out to Mr. Blue. Mr. Fuzzy. Yeah, as I was just saying. Yeah. Blue, this is like the equivalent of, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Blue is the KSI and Logan Paul to Prime, right? Like, there's actually a different dude, a business dude that reached out to KSI and Logan and were like, Prime, want in? You guys make me the money. You guys be the guys that are the face of it. That's essentially what Blue is, right? This Mr. Fuzzy came to Blue and was like, I got an idea. You're the son of Blast. Let's do it. And clearly, Blue has good intentions, right? But, I mean, one look at Mr. Fuzzy tells me Mr. Fuzzy ain't right. I remember the time the Monster Association art was going on the manga, waiting for months for a new chapter, and excitement was off the charts. Don't get anything in the anime. Yeah, at least we don't have those crazy waits with the Monster Association chapters anymore, right? Like, I suppose on the plus side, maybe when those chapters did drop after months of waiting, sometimes a Murata would just like throw 70 pages at you, and it'd be like, oh, great. At least I think that's how, like, because I know when I read it, like, there's some in like the middle / early portion of the Monster Association. I wasn't reading it weekly at that point, but I know there's some longer chapters there, so I can imagine that was good, right? But at least there's a consistent schedule now. You know, bi-weekly, Wednesdays. Maybe one day the webcomic will have that. I guess when I catch up, I'm gonna start feeling the pain of waiting. He's the grandson of the now deceased Great Seir Shibabawa. Wait, what? Oh shit. Okay, interesting. Who inherited her powers of precognition and her entire state. Okay, so this guy's linked to God. It all links back to God. This gentleman will become the leader of a new world. First of all, let me apologize. I'm sorry. This was our mistake. Oh, Murata, I know you're going to cook so much on this design. Because the fact that, like, when one cooks on a design, when a design looks good when one drew it, you just know that when Murata gets his hand in it as well. The aura? Jeez. Metalbat, I did not give anyone permission to dispose of you and turn you into a cyborg, and the stipulations for that have not been met either. 1, as part of a resuscitative measures. 2, to correct brainwaves that create dangerous thoughts. 3, to improve the ability to conduct hero activities with the consent of the subject themselves. In your current state, of those 3 conditions, none are applicable to you. Those 2 were jumping the gun. Jumping the gun? Does this organization just let its security guards fuck around all they want? The guards are in the clear. We have the organization internal supervisors keeping a close eye on them. Mr. Fuzzy hired these external agents to keep us from ending up on the same corrupt path as the Hero Association. Well, let me tell you now, they're not doing a good job. But it looks like they've gone too far. You guys are supposed to be supervisors, but you're the ones breaking the rules. Pathetic. It seems like they misinterpreted my instructions. Perhaps this is their form of carefulness manifesting from their experience with things like guarding dignitaries, counterterrorism, and infiltrating underworld organizations. That's right. We'll be more careful from now on. I'll be frank with you, Metalbat. We suspect you may be a spy for the Hero Association and have you placed under surveillance temporarily. Me? What? Little on me? Our investigators are currently in the middle of a background check on you. You see, we received information that there are efforts inside the Hero Association to try and crush our Neo organization. While the world is being thrown into chaos by this monster disaster, hero organizations fighting against each other could threaten the very existence of humanity. That sounds like exactly what Mr. Fuzzy wants. We want to eliminate any seeds of conflict ahead of time. In the end, I believe you want to negotiate towards an amicable settlement. I apologize for the extreme methods these two employed. Nonetheless, you haven't been fully cleared of suspicion. Along with the possibility of multiple offences, our warning net will stay deployed. It may be inconvenient, but until things calm down, we're keeping you confined to this facility. We'll treat you right, and we'll make sure nobody lays a hand on our family either. Please accept my apology. Doesn't make any sense to suspect me, you know? But fine, whatever. If you want to investigate, investigate. I don't care. What you bust your brains over with your logic. I'm gonna do things whenever I want, as much as I want. Off topic, but do you think Mappa was in talks at making One Punch Man? There was that rumored leak, right? There was that old leaker that used to be on Twitter. The Shonen, I forgot his name, but he was like a leaker, and from what I can remember, he was a reliable leaker. And then I remember being on Twitter when he tweeted that Mappa season 3 One Punch Man, and then his account got nuked, and everyone took that as like confirmation that, oh well, Mappa's assassinated him, so it must be true. But then that was it. Like, bro just wanted to retire and was like, you know what? I'm gonna have my last bit of fun before I deactivate, I guess. So I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me because Mappa collect all the big anime series like Infinity Stones, right? And I'm sure they would have loved One Punch Man. And I can't lie, I think One Punch Man would have been such a perfect series for them. Like, after watching the Chainsaw Man movie in cinema, like the Riza versus Denji fight, it just feels so. I'm imagining in my head now, like for example, the Tatsumaki versus Saitama fight, and that's so Riza versus Denji coded. Like that would be that kind of fight would be perfect for that. So I wish Mappa had it, but at the same times, like, Mappa ain't squeaky clean behind the scenes, right? But I guess it depends. Like, from a purely just animation production standpoint, I would have loved it. Oh, we just did the Henry Cavill Superman just like pop, escape. Mappa will make season 3, season 4 in a movie Saitama versus Garo. I hope so. That's what I really like. Cosmic Garo versus Saitama. That has to be a film, man. That's got to be a movie. I don't see a world in why that shouldn't be a movie, man. Oh, just thinking of that fight getting butchered by JC Staff. It's not good. It's not good. Genuinely just rather would have nothing. Walking really wakes me up. Guess people should go on walks every once in a while. Hey, move. Where are you going? You guys still suspect me, don't you? I'm being a good boy and going back to my room on my own. The spirit of cooperation and all that. But don't forget this. I've got my eyes on you. Don't think you're the only ones who can dole out punishment. So you guys better behave. Oh, I love Metal Bat so much. Unfortunately, damaging the franchise with the current season ain't going to help that sell as a movie. Yes, that's true. But you would think there's at least a season of content at least before that movie. Because assuming that this part 2's Fugazi doesn't exist, it's not real, then this season then whatever season 4 would be, would obviously, you'd assume, go all the way up to the Tatsumaki Sairochi fight and all that kind of stuff. And then after that, you've got... After that is all the Platinum Sperm, Monster Garrow. Then you got like another season, perhaps like a part 2 to that season with all that kind of stuff. And then King shows up and things. So you've got at least one good-sized season of either like split into parts 1 and 2 or like 24 episodes before you get a movie. So let's say Mappa did do next season, right? They have a season to show the world, hey, look, One Punch Man's still fucking sick. So then it could work. Yo, it's going good, man. We're almost at the end of this arc. I've had a good day. I was saying earlier at the top of the stream, reading this earlier. Death Note prequel, official prequel novel / sequel, for an upcoming video, like in a week or two. And then what else did I do today? I was doing some stuff for the movie channel, reading some Avatar comics, the blue ones, not Last Airbender. But I wanted a bit of a break, so I thought I'd hop on stream and read some One Punch Man. Fingers crossed it'd be done justice. Yeah, I mean, if they can't do the fights well for the current season of One Punch Man, imagine JC staff trying to do everything that comes after this. The Tatsumaki stuff, the Fubuki and Geno stuff, the panel. Like, this is an example of like Murata being so good with animation himself. Like, there's a bit, if you guys remember, in the Tatsumaki versus Sairochi fight, where Sairochi like dejects. Well, I don't know. That's not the word I'm looking for. But detaches herself from the main body and like turns into like a jet. And then you got Metal Knight, I want to say, or no, Drive Knight, who like transforms into like a motorbike, and there's like this sick artwork and paneling, and like you're watching it in the manga, and it looks like it's moving. I remember when I first read that thinking, oh, in the anime this is gonna look incredible. No, it won't. No, it won't. It will not. Any new Dandadan stuff? I'm a bit behind on the Dandadan manga, actually. Last I read was Evil Eye and... oh my god, his name. Gigi versus... forgot the guy's name. But, like, I'm probably, like, 6 or 7 chapters behind, maybe. Maybe a bit more, actually. It has been a couple months. The more damage he takes, the more latent energy surges into him. A man who loves his family deeply and always honours his word. To win him over, point out benefits for his family rather than for him. To control him rather than using brute force, it's instead recommended to exhaust him. McCoy, the data you pulled from the association is proving quite useful. Yes. I intend on making you my right-hand man in the future. I look forward to your contributions. To the Neo. Absolutely. Amazing. Even those cocky S-Class started behaving like puppies once Neo gets a hold of them. I'll establish a solid position here, then I can live out my golden years like a king. Ha ha ha. Oh, this Mr. Fuzzy. Mr. Fuzzy. Forming an alliance between the Hero Association and Neo Heroes isn't going to be easy. Even on the inside, there's no end to the distrust of each other. If both groups are putting their lives on the line out in the field as heroes, if all of us are heroes, we should be able to put aside our organizational differences and work together. Oh, Blue, but man above you don't want that. Shall I go about sending my message through one of the top heroes? The highest ranked hero on the DAD? Tornado of Terror? No. How about someone with more charisma, like King? At any rate, they're not exactly easy individuals to contact. From their perspective, I'm just a guy from a new organization who gets special treatment by writing off the name of his father. Saitama. His strength is on the level of an S-class hero or a neo-leader. He also participates in protests. It's possible that he holds considerable influence. That's it. He could be the key to relaying my message to the top. Is Momo big yet? I don't know. Like the last chapters I was reading, no. So I don't know if she's big yet. Out of context, that sounds wild. ABD Gaming Channel will go hard. I'll let you guys in behind the scenes. We would love. There's 2 or 3 channels in particular that we would love to make at some point in our lifetimes, and that is like Gaming Balls Deep, History Balls Deep, like travel. Adil and Yusuf really would like to make videos traveling. I'd love to would all like to make videos on history. Would like to make Gaming Balls Deep. I'm not a massive gamer, unfortunately. Like, the only video gaming series I've really delved into the lore of ever is like Halo, because that's like Halo and Pokemon, I guess. They're like my 2 childhood franchises. Like, I grew up in Halo and Pokemon. Stark differences, I know. But like, their channels we'd love to make in the future, but I don't think that'll be anytime soon, because obviously we've got the movie channel now. We launched that, a year ago? Year and a bit ago, maybe? And between the movie channel and the anime channel, there's just... That's our days gone, unfortunately. If we could magic up more hours in the day, we'd launch more channels at some point. You'd watch me play Pokemon? I do have I want to launch like my own personal channel at some point doing Pokemon, but it goes back to what I was just saying. Like, so much of my time already goes on the movie and anime channel, like movie and ABD and MBD, that I don't have the time right now. But I would love to. Pokemon. I grew up Pokemon and Halo. They were the 2 franchises that I grew up on. Although I'll be honest, I'll hold my hands up. I haven't played any of the Legends games yet. I know Legends Arceus is meant to be like peak Pokemon experience. But when I finally got around to being like, okay, I'm going to play it, they announced the Switch 2. And then they announced that Legends Arceus, I think, or like the Pokemon games would play a bit better on the Switch 2. So I was going to play on the Switch 2, but I've just not bought a Switch 2 yet. Play Batman. Assuming you mean the Arkham games, I did have Arkham Origins, I think, as a kid on the 360. But I was a kid. I didn't really like understand that I was part of like a trilogy again. Is it a trilogy, the Arkham series? I don't know. Chapter 138, nearly the end. But yeah, like Sid is a much bigger gamer than me. And then like Suraj, one of our editors, he's a massive gamer. He was really excited for, I want to say the game is called Where Winds Meet? No, that's not. That sounds wrong. I don't know. But they're much bigger gamers than me, unfortunately. Like nowadays when I play games, it's just like very normie stuff, and I mainly just do it as like a social thing to like talk to like friends that I went to school with that like live elsewhere now. But like when a game is good, nothing beats it when a game is good. Last time I like proper played a game was Jedi Survivor. The first one. I haven't played the sequel yet. You guys should just rest for like 2 weeks. It'd be nice, but it's like it's not like a burnout thing, because like I mean, it's fun as hell what we do. It's just like there's so much we want to do. That's the problem. Like it's so fun what we do that we want to do more of it, but time is a bitch, right? Like if we could just do movie balls deep, anime balls deep, gaming balls deep, history balls deep, travel balls deep, it would be peak. You're from Nigeria? Shame we won't be seeing you at the World Cup, my guy. I'm sorry. That sucks. Bleach in your top 10 anime manga or in top 5 or neither? So, I know Yusuf likes Bleach a lot. I think Sid likes Bleach a lot. I think Adil likes Bleach a lot. Out of all the big three, Bleach is the one that I've tried reading a couple times, and for some reason, it never clicked with me. Bleach did, unfortunately. I'm not a massive fan of Bleach, but that's just like me. I've read it a couple times, and it's like I have a really unpopular opinion. Like the first like stretch of arc before Soul Society of Bleach, I actually quite like, but like Soul Society didn't move me, man. You're not a soccer guy, okay? Fair dues. That's probably good for you, because I've seen the crash out on Twitter, on football Twitter. Do I like manhwa? Sid and Yusuf, but Sid especially loves manhwa. I've not really dived into manhwas very much. I don't think I've ever really read one properly. I liked the Tower of God anime when it came out. I know that was an unpopular opinion because people that read the manhwa of Tower of God, season 1 this is. I haven't watched the newest season because I don't think it was One Punch Man bad, but I heard it didn't get received well. I think they skipped a lot of content, maybe. But if I was to get into a manhwa, I'd like to get into Tower of God, because I did enjoy that season 1. But I also know it's like One Piece level long, and that scares me. But maybe I'll do streams on it at some point. Bakugo versus Riza. I don't remember much of the ending of My Hero and like where the power scaling was at. But so I'm gonna throw all logic and reasoning out the window and say Riza, because I love Chainsaw Man. Our guest today is Mr. Blue, but please go ahead. Hello, I'm Mr. Blue. No, I'm Blue. Mr. Blue, so they say that your father is the hero Blast? Well, yes, but I'm aiming to create my own image as a hero. One that's not like my father. He may as well be retired already after all. What? Did Blast retire? That is so... Oh my god, one cooked with that one little panel, how like things can just be like, oh, I love pancakes. So you hate waffles? It's like, my guy said he may as well be retired, and they're like, wait, Blast retired? No. Listen, the Heroes Association announced he was taking some sort of hiatus from activities. I'm not sure how much I should say about my father. I don't think he has any intention of coming to the forefront anymore. He never really seemed like that to begin with either. I mean, he's always refused to even leave behind pictures or footage of his face, much less allow merchandising or speak at events. The only ones who'd recognize my father's face are the small group of people who have met him in person in the past, right? And maybe the top brass of the Hero Association. At any rate, he's always made sure to secure an escape route like that. If he shows his face again, people are just going to yell at him saying, if you can fight, then fight. I don't want to imagine what the Child Emperor versus Phoenix Man, Atomic Samurai versus... Oh yeah, those fights are going to get butchered. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Like the Child Emperor versus Phoenix Man fight is so good as well. All those fights are incredible. Thank you for saying that the first arc was also one of my favorites. Yeah, Bleach first arc, I did enjoy it, but I think the furthest I ever got to Bleach was when Grimmjow showed up. And then it was sort of like, I stopped reading one night, and then I never felt the urge to pick it back up, unfortunately. The art, however, Kubo's art. Oh, wow. Kubo's art is incredible. Will ABD make a Q&A video? Probably not a video. That'd be like more of like a when all four of us are on stream at some point type thing. Well, I'm the one who was yelling at him the most about that anyway. Right now, for me, he's the perfect example of what not to do. I'm not going to run away. About Blast's hiatus, does that mean it's not because of a top secret mission, or that he's sick, or some kind of ailment? You should direct any further questions to the Hero Association, though I doubt you'll get a straight answer. Moving on, I'm ready to take some questions about the Neo Heroes. We're doing our best out there too. Take a look at this battlesuit. Before long, we plan on having a licensing system set up for public distribution. Soon, we'll be in an age where anybody can become a hero. Neo Heroes will be at the forefront of that, fighting to protect peace. No need to fear monsters anymore. Let's all seize victory together. See, this is a great idea in theory, but like, what about like when bad people get their hands on a battlesuit, right? Like it's the whole gun shit. It's just the next generation of gun stuff. Will Solo Leveling Season 3 be a movie? I don't know about solo leveling because that is another series where, in fact, I have read a manhwa. Well, I say read. I read some of solo leveling, and I could never get behind solo leveling, unfortunately. But again, Sid loves that shit, and like, I'm the odd one out when it comes to some of these series on ABD. But that's how we're able to cover so many series on ABD. Is that like between all of us, there's always something that one of us will like. All Might versus Benimaru. Oh, it's got to be Benimaru, man. Fire Force power scaling went crazy towards the end. Like, stupid crazy. But it was lit. We're surrounded. What's the plan? Class B, Heat Edge. Hold out a little longer. Locust Man. You guys from Neo are bound to show up soon. The guys from Neo are bound to show up soon. Poison Punch. This sucks, having to rely on another hero group. There they are. A bunch of monsters. Take him down. Speak of the devil. We're saved. But that guy on the top of the building doesn't look like the type you can take down with just battle suits. That'll take an S-class. What? Threat level dragon masticking. Look up in the sky. Oh, is it blue? One hit. Oh, I can't wait to see what Murata does with that design. This design is so cool. Even just in one's form. It's like I said earlier, any panel that looks sick when one draws it, you know he's going to be elite when Murata gets his hand on him. Is Soul Eater long? I don't know. So, Soul Eater was one of my first anime. I don't remember much of it, and I never actually finished it. And I also hear that the anime changes some things. Like, the anime is faithful to the manga up to a certain point, and then it deviates, I think. Which is obviously a very, like, early 2000s anime thing to do. So I don't know how long Soul Eater is, but I do want to read it. Might be something I read on stream at some point. That might even be the next thing I read on stream. Because I would like to do a video connecting Fire Force and Soul Eater. And obviously if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to read Soul Eater beforehand. So perhaps that'll be the next series I stream once I'm caught up with this. Maybe. Do I like One Piece? I do like One Piece. I'm wearing a One Piece hoodie. I would never be able to... I'm not a One Piece fan on the same level as Yusuf and Sid. Like, I couldn't make a video on One Piece like they do. And I don't read One Piece, like, weekly or anything. I got up to 1.0, and I've not really read much since then. I keep up with everything that happens. So you can't escape One Piece. It's everywhere. But I do enjoy One Piece. Like, if I say I don't like Bleach, for example, I wouldn't put One Piece in that category. I do like One Piece. Naruto, out of the big three, is my goat. Like, Naruto changed my life. Without Naruto, I don't have a job. That's why I got Sasuke tattooed on me. So, but for me, it goes Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. One Punch Man's my favorite weekly. It's not weekly, but, you know, like, ongoing series, probably. Monkey Deadbeat Dragon coming to Egg. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I'm not caught up to One Piece, but I feel like I am. Zombie Man versus Pureblood and Homeless Emperor about to be Nickelodeon. Yeah, bro. Good luck with that. Zombie Man versus Pureblood, that ain't happening. Well, I wish it wouldn't happen because it's going to look abysmal. Blue, nice one. You guys okay? Good job keeping the invaders at bay. We'll go ahead and clean up the rest. Yeah, go for it. Oh, wait. Your sword's broken. Bro's got a lightsaber? You can make use of this if you like. I've got plenty of spares. Man, you guys have better equipment and more members. Not to mention you put together that crazy lineup of Neo leaders, yourself included. I've been working hard every day aiming for A-class, but this also makes me want to transfer. Your side also has a few crazy ones mixed in. Even outside the S-class, right? Like Saitama. Who's that? I don't know. I feel like I've heard his name. Saitama's getting a bit of a reputation. Have you watched Freerun? I've not watched all of it. I've been watching Freerun anime. So I had this thing where, like, I'd go to the gym and I'd just go on the treadmill and I'd watch a couple episodes of Freerun on the treadmill. But I haven't actually done that for a bit. I should do. Yusuf's all caught up to Freerun. I do want to read the manga at some point because we're going to cover Freerun on the channel next season. So I shall be catching up at some point. Do you think Blast and Empty Void still have some hidden power yet to be revealed? I would imagine so. Just from the laws of like storytelling and like power scaling, right? Like they're gonna have to, because they're going to be involved in whatever finale fight there is against God. Like you can't not have Blast not take part in that fight at some stage somehow, and now Void is gonna have to as well, because like I think basically Saitama is just gonna there's gonna be that whole group that are gonna be involved in that fight, right? Like obviously Tatsumaki is gonna be involved in the final fight. Blast, Void, Garo, Saitama. So yeah, they're all gonna level up, have something. Like we've not really seen Blast go all out, I want to say. Like we've seen him, or like I don't know. That might be doing a bit of a disservice to him against Garo, because you'd be like, well, why wouldn't he have gone all out on against Garo? But obviously he was also trying to keep the Earth safe. But if, like last week, we were discussing about where the fight with God would take place, if it took place in God's dimension or in a fifth dimension or somewhere else entirely where the Earth would be fine, then Blast would probably have something to power up. Kaneki versus Mahito. I need to catch up, like, because I'm an anime only when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul, so I don't really know about the manga. And I never watched the final season because I wanted to read the manga. See, that's another series. There's a lot of series which I can't wait to read on stream. Tokyo Ghoul's another one, because we also want to do some Tokyo Ghoul videos. There's like a list of anime that like don't air anymore that we still want to cover on ABD. Like, you guys might notice we made a couple Death Note videos. Obviously, Death Note's had an anime in, I want to say, like, maybe 10, 15 years? No. Oh my god, 10 years is only 2015. Oh, fuck. 15, 20 years maybe, actually, for Death Note. But we made a couple of videos on it because we were like, well, Death Note's always popular. Tokyo Ghoul's another one which we'd like to do some videos on at some point in the future. Freerun manga on hiatus. Yeah, I saw that. But if it means gives me a bit of time to catch up. See, this is the thing, like, I want to watch the Freerun anime because it looks just visually incredible. But I just prefer manga so much because even though I'm a slow reader when it comes to manga, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I can get through more. I don't know what it is. Strange. Like, I'm in charge of the pacing when it comes to a manga, if that makes sense. But, so like, as much as I want to read the Freerun manga, I feel like I'm missing out if I don't watch the anime. Is Garo on vacation after the fight with Saitama? No, so we saw him a couple chapters ago. He was so in the manga version, he's secretly recruited as an S-class hero to replace Bang, but it's in secret because obviously the other heroes wouldn't like that because they all tried to kill him, aside from King and Saitama. And then a couple chapters ago in the webcomic, we saw him again fight against Suryu, where he was working a part-time job as like a truck driver removal service, I want to say it was. But he's now been fired from that because he got exposed as a criminal. Do you think a fan anime One Punch Man Season 3 made by various fan animators on YouTube to support and fund is despite copyright issues? I mean, I guess, like, it if people could do it, they could do it. Like, there's some great fan animations anyway, but like, it's like you said with the copyright thing, if they wanted to do it a whole entire Season 3, don't think that would work, because obviously that Berserk fan anime got nuked. My friends argued this against one guy for a year, that Mahito winning, but it lasted longer. Oh, about the Kaneki stuff? Yeah, like I said, I'd have to catch up to the rest of Tokyo Ghoul, but I don't see why. Like, he's back with his master. Sweet Master wants a Sweet Master update. We've not seen a My Mask in the webcomic yet, from where I am. He's in hiding still. Where was he? You know Saitama? He's a close pal of mine. Oh, it's Forte. Is that so? Perfect. I have something I want to talk to him about. Can you get in contact? Nah. But if you got a message for him, tell me. You want to exchange opinions on how to consolidate unseen command under one entity with Saitama, huh? Yeah, tensions between our organizations are running higher than I anticipated. Obviously, I can't wait to cover all this stuff when it gets to the manga. I have no desire for us to be at odds. As a leader, I need to take action. I doubt it'll do you any good. I heard someone ask a while back what Saitama wants out of being a hero, what his ideal image is. He didn't even answer the question, but his response was simple. A hobby. Speaking of, don't you look like you belong at the top? You don't look like you belong at the top either. What? You're too young, too serious, too naive. All rationality, not enough charisma. Trying to get people to move to your beat whilst they're putting their own lives on the line, doing a dangerous job out of their own goodwill sounds like a pushy idea. It would take being a great friend or someone they look up to, or at the very least, having some kind of attractive quality. That would make them think, I can trust this guy with my life. I don't follow. I'm young, reliable, and I can get things done. What else do I need? Oh, this is good. Blue's gonna have to find his humanity and all that stuff. Saitama parallels. Loving it. Everybody, he really is like a reverse Saitama. How like Saitama is hero just because, but doesn't have that humanity because he's so strong and like Blast Sun Blue doesn't have that humanity because he's taking being a hero almost too seriously. It's the complete opposite of Saitama. It's anything but a hobby to him. And I suppose the perfect hero is finding that balance, I guess. Everybody knows about Neo heroes, but they don't know a damn thing about you personally. They say you're strong, but that's just a parameter. Same with the rest of the Neo guys. We hear more than enough about how powerful your battlesuits are and how great you are at exterminating monsters, but we don't really know all the facts. We only get the fluff. Are you being a sore loser? Unlike the Hero Association, the heroes employed by your organization seem like human cogs. You can replace however many you want or something. Well, with the cyborgification, that ain't wrong. You have all these no-substance guys dressed up as heroes swarming around with the sweet nectar of a job that's low risk and has a low bar for entry. That's your army of zero-personality battlesuits. None of them are putting their lives on the line, are they? Say whatever you want. We've only just started. But our results are leagues ahead of you two. You're just a replaceable leader. You're Blast's son, right? If you're so worried, why don't you just ask him for advice? This has nothing to do with him. Fine then. I'll let Saitama know that there's a young man who wants some counseling from him. Play the strongest battlegrounds. It's a One Punch Man game. Read Aijin. Don't watch. Read. I've heard of that. I don't know why, but I have heard of that. The days of risking your life to deliver justice are over. If the risk of dying stays high forever, nobody will want to do hero work. Unless they're some kind of idiots or weirdos. You can go on all you want about the spirit of justice living forever, but if you're dead, you ain't saving nobody. People who see using battlesuits to power up as a negative thing, people who mistake fighting with your own power as some kind of virtue, they're just stroking their own egos. I'm telling you, they're unwanted. Oh, when you write that article, make sure you take all the rough talk and make it all gentleman sounding. Alright? Right. Now that the Hero Association has shown its true colours, there ain't no future for anyone keeping on with them. They'll just keep wearing themselves down till they break and get tossed out. I wonder what the hell anyone is thinking not moving over to Neo yet. You should probably come over whilst you're alive. While she's still alive, right? Or maybe we won't know till someone influential dies, Huh? Too strong. We don't have the power to keep up. Oh! Who is this? Who is this? Again, the rule of thumb I said, if someone looks sick as fuck when one draws them, what's Murata gonna do? It's too strong. It took out all the S-Class heroes and the Neo heroes too. No S-Class heroes or Neo leaders have shown up yet. Please, somebody, at this rate the children will... The bicyclist for justice. Moomin Rider is here. Another hero's here. Yes, it's Bicycle Man. Stay back, everyone. I'll take him on. Oh. The GOAT. The GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. Class C hero Moomin Rider. We've got great respect for you. No way. How could this happen? Watching your activities inspired us. Your courage. You taught us that you don't need to be some amazing Superman to save lives. Now, what we have now is all because of you. Thank you. Are they like blood stains on the paneling? Oh my god, one cooked. The image of you giving your all, like you always do, with that fierce determination. Even in the future, I'm sure it will stay burned into the minds of the people. It's just, I hate to say it, but you're weak. The monster's showing up again stronger by the day. The age has come where the powerless will start being called. It's a shame, but you won't be able to stay alive much longer. Even when you're up against strong monsters, you never choose to run. You'll likely end up taking unrecoverable damage to lose your life. It's a shame. Before that happens, we recommend you retire. You fought plenty hard. This is our heartfelt advice. You don't need to keep going if you insist on fighting still. This is a specially built battlesuit. We had it customized just for you. Justice uppercut. Oh my god, has Moomin Rider got a power? Ah! What? No way, Moomin Rider just did what? Oh my god, no fucking way. Moomin Rider uses a battlesuit and defeats a disaster level demon. This is huge news and a huge impact on the other heroes. Follow his lead. We're transferring to the Neo Heroes too. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. They're leaving one after the other, huh? At this rate, we'll lose over half the Hero Association. Oh my fuck. You guys aren't transferring after all? What about you? I met the head Neo, Blue. How'd it go? He was young, still just 16. Unbelievable, right? Well, he seemed like a real go-getter. He's trying really hard in his own way to become a real hero. Real, huh? Even C-Class and B-Class can jump to A-Class power level or above by putting on some high-tech equipment. That's amazing. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'd be perfectly fine with transferring, but we know what the real thing is like now that we know Saitama. Maybe we're more sensitive to fakes now. I hear you. Things like instant strength or deals that are too good to be true don't really interest me anymore. I'm kind of surprised at my own change of heart. Thanks to his influence, I'm way too picky about his stuff now. Let's do things our own way and aim to be heroes that shine bright. This chapter is so peak. You've got the reality, the influence of Saitama, and then Moomin Rider serious punching a demon level threat in one. Oh, this is so fucking peak. Oh, hey, aren't you McCoy? It's me, Sack. We joined the association at the same time. How have you been since resigning? It's been terrible since your resignation. There was a breach in our data security, among other things. Oh yeah. Oh, who could that be? Hey, you want to go out for like some light drinking? We can catch each other up on current events. Sorry, too busy. Some other time. I absolutely can't get involved with anyone from the Hero Association. One accidental slip of the tongue and I'd be finished. Mr. Fuzzy, I have no idea what kind of punishment he'd deal out if I betrayed the Neo Heroes. Our last hope of making a comeback hinges on the S-Class. Have you still been unable to contact Zombie Man? I sure hope he didn't get taken out by some unseen monster. I doubt that. Well, no. Number 66. No. Zombie Man. Your symptoms seem to have calmed down. I think it's finally time to test your performance in an actual battle. Calm down, you say? Calm my ass. Here's your opponent. Don't get killed too easily. Is Zombie Man breaking his limiter? Is that what's happening here? Moonman Rider finally got one win, man. He deserved it. Especially against a strong enemy. Zombie Man trying to break it. Yeah. Oh, this chapter is unreal. Oh, man. This is such a fucking good chapter. I cannot wait to see this adapted by Murata. And I can't wait to cover it. And then the final chapter of the arc and the final chapter of the stream. Please also read 140. Is 140 a good one to read? Because, like, the wiki said that this arc ends 139, right? So I thought that would be a good place to end. But what are we saying? Class A, rank 5. We'll see. I'll see. I'll get to the end of this chapter. Because, like, last chapter, chapter 130 was a great one to end on. But we'll see. This is bad. That hero will lose. Where are the Neo heroes? Lion eating zebra. Oh, Drive Knight. Oh, you're a lively one. Genos. It's Drive Knight and Demon Cyborg. It's not over yet. That was just one. The source is the E-City Thrill Animal Park. It looks like some herbivores took over the park after turning into monsters, and now they're rampaging. Head there right away. I guess I will. Are you coming? The black box must be his main weapon. You curious? Since you're the one asking, I will tell you about it. About my black weapon. Tactical transformation. Night. Human eating deer. Silver. Can it change fighting style depending on the type of battle? Correct. The ordinary form is called pawn. I think I saw something about this. Like, it's all based on shogi terms, I want to say. Maybe? I'm not sure. 140 is actually peak. We'll you know what? Fine. I'm down to read an extra one. We'll go for 140. Sure thing. Read Buzzsaw Woman. Chains. What? Silver is for cutting down. Knight for omnidirectional movement. There are also, oh God, impaling gazelle, blood-bathing water buffalo, gluttonous squirrels, neck-extending giraffe, kangaroo, panda. Oh my God, my favorite JJK character. Other tactical transformations that are especially fit for certain situations. Lance for speed, bishop for power, gold for heat, rook for sky attacks. Panda, no! Oh my God. He's Kashimo level. So strong. That's an extremely versatile combat function. An adjustable cyborg that focuses on external components. He's the same as me. He's thrown away his human side. I sensed a strong energy level. The boss came out. Apex Rabbit! This one here. Shall we deal with it as a team? I'll distract him. Head on. You look for its vitals. Oh, easy. Genos, the fact that you came with me, it was a nice surprise. Drive Knight. What do you know exactly? About Metal Knight, you mean? Long ago you told me he was my enemy. I don't think you should take my word for it, but it was all a decoy. I plan to keep you safe from Metal Knight. That man robs others of military tech. Your incineration cannons and reinforced muscle fibers, your artificial nerves, the energy core you have. I thought it might be a problem if he obtained them. You seem to be so careful. Just who is he? Who is Before the mad scientist? The one remotely controlling the S-Class hero Metal Knight? In a nutshell, he's evil. He masked himself as a hero with a sense of justice and joined the Hero Association, but at the moment, most of the military defense systems have been hijacked by his own. You can say they were virtually taken over. Both as a scientist and as a mechanic, he's uniquely talented. What he lacks is a sense of ethics. He can only judge things numerically. His heart is basically the same as a machine. Did you know the Hero Association HQ also has a monster facility? Yes. Officially, it's a personality correction facility where they research ways to suppress and rehabilitate the monster's cruelty and violence. Oh, that's like what? Oh, that's so interesting, because in the manga version of the Ninja Village arc, which is this, like, we saw them trying to, like, reverse the monsterization, right? But then that got retconned, I'm pretty sure. Which is sad, because I really liked that part. That was the thing that I was most annoyed about, that got retconned. But it's interesting that it's sort of been brought up here. Maybe that's why that part got removed in the retcon, the redraws, because it's actually going to be brought up here. I don't know. But it feels weird that you would retcon something that the webcomic has. Don't know. But in reality, those monsters are brainwashed. The facility's purpose is to remodel them and clone them and turn them into soldiers. Okay, never mind. Forget what I just said. That's something different. They are bioweapons that only obey instructions before he gives them. Monsters do show up a lot lately. Do you think Metal Knight's involved in that? I can't exclude the possibility that there were some monsters controlled by him in the bunch. And that's not the only game he plays. He contacts people with dangerous ideas. He grants them the power to realize those ideas by lending him his scientific power. It's like God. Then he lets them go on a rampage, turning them into useful pawns. This throws societies into chaos. It keeps wearing out security organizations such as the Hero Association and the police, promoting the decline of national strength. He's trying to rule the world at the right moment when mankind's resistance is weakened. He wants to destroy everything at once, just like playing in a sandbox and rebuilding a world he has full control over. If Metal Knight is such a mastermind, how much does the Hero Association really know about him? Not only are they giving him absolutely free reign, it looks like they've even become reliant on the weapons and systems he makes. I haven't shared this data with the Hero Association, it's just all the fruits of my personal investigations. It's most likely that within the top executives, there are a few which are reliant on Bufoy. As you know, the Hero Association aren't exactly all on the same page. If there are some who regard him as dangerous, there are others who would seek to team up with him behind the scenes. I speculate that there are a few members collaborating with Metal Knight seeking self-gain, and thus I have decided it's more effective to carry out my operations solo without trusting anyone. If that's so, why are you telling me this? Because I believe we are under the same circumstances. Someone with mutual enemies, with mutual goals of extermination. I believe it's worth placing my trust in you. And so, I have. Huh? My village was also destroyed by a rampaging machine, one that he created. It was the same individual that destroyed your town and family. The Mad Cyborg. The elusive rampaging cyborg that indiscriminately delivered complete destruction countless times. It is one of many autonomous weapons of destruction brought form into the world from Bufoy's countless weapon experiments. Whether it be cyborgs or AI-controlled robots, he spawned countless murderous machines into the world. By exterminating these machines and collecting samples, I've continuously modified and strengthened my body. Genos, the one you call the Mad Cyborg, there is yet to be evidence that it was taken out by another hero. And yet, for some reason, it ceased showing up these past few years. Most likely before he's preserving it as a trump card, as it's too valuable to deploy needlessly and risk damage. It's probably being kept idle within Bufoy's weapon storage. You're pursuing him, same as me. Behind the scenes, Bufoy and the cyborg have an array of robots at the ready. The time is now. Metal Knight has already made his move. Using strengthened monsters causing chaos and distress, he'll use his full arsenal to deal a final blow to an already shattered world. His army of robots will attack. The cyborg will undoubtedly also appear. So before that happens, I want to spearhead an attack from this end. Genos, will you join me? Ooh, okay. So I get an idea of where this is building, because I saw some of the stuff like that, because Twitter exploded with memes and everything of the most recent webcomic. I assume it's still the most recent. I don't know if a new one's come out since. But I know this is all building up to something pretty insane. because it's not often the webcomic goes viral, but I know the most recent chapter did. All right, one more chapter. Oh my, this stuff's so big. The webcomic's got 156 chapters. Okay, and what we've read 10 today. So yeah, it's probably like a stream or two. Might just do one big stream next and just catch up. Mad Cyborg Arc is one of the best twisted, one of the most, with the mastermind behind this. Do you think once Saitama defeats God in the final arc, there will be a time skip where Saitama is fully recognized and respected as the number one hero? Would it be? I feel like, because I was saying sort of this last week, but then someone kind of pointed out that like, I don't know, the world would kind of just implode on itself if that happened. But I was saying how like if God's defeated, obviously everyone is then limitless in theory, right? So then everyone could just become stupid, crazy strong if they tried. And then I thought at that point, then Saitama's got his wish, right? That everyone's finally his level. And then he'd just be normal. That's what. So I don't know if it, like, I don't know what would be better. A more poetic ending is Saitama finally getting the recognition he deserves, or Saitama still just being like a normal dude. I don't know which I prefer. I'd like, obviously, Saitama to get the recognition he deserves, and he's clearly getting some. But I also like the idea of him just ending up still being a normal guy, losing to King at video games every time. Right, this is the last chapter of the stream, 100%. And then there'll either be one or two more, we'll see. See how much time I got when we do the next one. I've narrowed down the list of Bufoy's stronghold to 3 possible locations. Bufoy knows I'm investigating him, but it will be easier for you to carry out the investigation as he doesn't suspect you yet. Genos-kun, going near the stronghold is a very dangerous task. I want to entrust it to you. His stronghold? Is there where my sworn enemy, the mad cyborg, is hidden? If you meet the enemy there, it could lead to a large-scale battle with each of his weapons. It could be a battle between S-class heroes. If it starts, it's going to be difficult to get the situation resolved until it's concluded. You must be completely ready for battle. I've heard that Tornado and Flash have been assigned to separate missions. I think it's safe to assume that this is another one of Bufoy's tricks. Uh-oh. Since they can't make a move, we must destroy Metal Knight ourselves. Just one thing. The appearance of the Neo Heroes is something even he did not expect. If it wasn't for their efforts, the public order of all the cities would have descended into chaos by now. We'll let Neo take care of the monsters whilst we use our strength on him. Genos? Drive Knight. Wait a minute. I'm feeling so fast. I think I'm going to lose control of my body. It's almost as if I might go on a rampage. I can't team up with you right now. He's going to go on a rampage? I have people I trust. What if Genos is the mad cyborg? I have people I trust too. I'll consult with them before making a decision. Is that okay? Of course, I'm relieved that you're calm. My real name is Zero. I'll see you again soon. Saitama in the sky? Alright, let's go, Genos. How are your activities going? Oh, nah, we're stuck. We can't get any signatures at all, so we're discussing a plan to increase the number of signatures ourselves. I'm very grateful to you for taking time out of your busy day. Oh, also going back to the him being recognized. Like, what if him effectively being recognized is him finally getting his name changed from Kate Baldy to One Punch Man? That's the most recognition I could see him get, is like we'll give this guy a more aura-filled name. I'm very grateful to you for taking time out of your busy schedule for me today. It's fine, I've wanted to meet the doctor who converted you into a robot anyway. By the way, what is that package? It's just something I want to ascertain if the doctor you admire is trustworthy. in my own way. So is Saitama not met Dr. Kusuno in the webcomic then? I see. Master Saitama, this is Dr. Kusuno. He rescued me when he was buried in the rubble after the mad cyborg destroyed my town. He's a scientist of justice who has given me the power to fight. This is Mr. Saitama, Master Saitama, who I became a disciple of as a benchmark of strength. Just like you, Doctor, he saved my life. If you'd have told me you were bringing guests, I would have sent an unmanned jet to pick you up. It's okay, running's faster. Even faster than my jet engine plane? Yep, that's foolish, as if a creature could do that. Please, be peaceable. Dr. Kusuno, could you have a look at this? Okay, thought that's cool. Oh, Saitama, man. I love you so fucking much. I don't know if you can fix it, but it's stuck. That's why I thought this is a very big word for Saitama to be using. Ascertain, like it's got to be something serious. Of course, his Game Boy. I replaced the screw on the loose button. Genos, he seems like a trustworthy person. You must be Saitama-kun. I've wanted to meet you. That said, I don't feel like this is the first time we've met, since Genos is always telling me about you. So you're the old man who's been fixing Genos. Thanks for all your hard work. So what is it you want to discuss that you gathered us for today? To be frank, we have finally obtained a clue that could lead us to the mad cyborg. Oh, well, what is it? However, the one behind it is the S-class hero, Metal Knight. Oh my, if he's colluding with members inside the Hero Association, we can't carelessly ask for backup. What are you going to do? Well, I wanted to ask you both about your opinions on that. I don't know how you've managed to suppress the urge to rush in alone. Excellent work, Genos. Well done for enduring. For a moment, I was so angry that I almost forgot who I was. When I saw Master Saitama's perfunctory face floating, and I felt my strength drain. If you're suspicious of Metal Knight guy, why don't you just ask him directly in person? I disagree. We'll be throwing away the advantage of him not being on guard against Genos yet that Drive Knight told us about. If he finds out and goes into hiding, it would be a problem. It's best to assume that the next time we meet, it'll be to fight. That's so? I don't think you should fight alone. How about I do it for you? I'll be the one to take care of him. This is my fight. I'm not going to relinquish it. Calm down. Vengeance makes a man gloomy and stagnant. Saitama-kun is worried that you'll turn into a vengeful demon and you won't be able to return to the admirable Genos you were. Nah, I'm worried that you're going to break immediately or something. I get the vibe that like I don't know why I get the feeling that Genos is actually the mad cyborg, because that would explain the whole like why he's not been seen since. Like what? Because like Genos was just saying like last earlier how like he felt like he was going to lose his mind, didn't know who he was. Genos, it's not that you're weak. It's just that the enemy is always too strong. It's going to be very difficult to match Saitama-kun, isn't it? Genos has gone silent. He's really disheartened. Genos, yes? Got it. I'll just accompany you when you go to take your revenge. But if you're about to lose, I'll destroy it for you. Is that okay? Yes, thank you. But even if it is you, Master Saitama, I don't think he's someone who can easily be eliminated. Yeah, then what chance do you have, my guy? If Saitama can't do it, what's the point, bro? Nevertheless, Dr. Pufoy's 3 laboratories. You've done a lot of research. I don't know if it's reliable, but for now, we have to rely on it. Even if the information is real, you probably will not be able to invade it with ordinary methods. I'm sure there are powerful guard robots deployed and unknown traps laid about. Yes, Adam's kind of taking care of all them, to be fair. With my current performance, as long as the threats aren't on par with Level Dragon, I should be able to break through head-on. If that's the case, I'd like to head over there right now, Master Saitama. No. As an executive of the Hero Names Victims Association, I have to talk to the members and adjust my schedule, so give me some time. Yes. Thank you very much. I finally calmed down a bit, it seems. I was still a little frenzied. Oh, you see, there's something... there's something there, I feel it. I see. It seems that the reason why Genos hasn't lost his humanity despite being in battles every day is due to, part, the influence of Saitama-kun. Saitama-kun. We've been working as a duo, a scientist and cyborg, heroes of justice to track down the mad cyborgs. Genos has become like a grandson to me now. Of course, I can't forgive the mad cyborg and Dr. Bufoy for robbing me of my family. Right now, the thought of having my family taken from me again is the most terrifying thing. Please take care of Genos. Yeah, of course. You're also going to have to keep fixing him up nicely. That reminds me, Dr. Kusuno. You said you'd like to measure Master Saitama's physical data when you met in person. Ah, that's right. If I may ask, would you allow me to take precise data of your body, which is so strong despite being flesh and blood, Saitama-kun? Something tells me that's going to take a while. It will take some time, but you can sleep in the machine for a while. Machine, huh? I don't really like to sit for long periods of time. You've not had a physical examination in several years, Master. From a health standpoint, I think you should get evaluated by Dr. Kusuno. I heard Genos' mentor was coming. I thought we could have dinner together, and I prepared some barbecue for you. That's how to get on his... You've won him over there. Private land, keep out. Oh wait, are these the... Hey, Kusuno, Genos, something wrong? Oh, why did you guys tell me to read this fucking chapter? Fuck. By the way, my name's Harrison. 141's crazier. Is it a good... All right. This is 100% the last chapter, though. This is the last chapter. But, you know... Damn, that was mean, all right? That was mean to get me to read this chapter, knowing that if I read this chapter, there's no way I could not then read the next one. Are you doing the donate, I'll read the extra chapters thing? Well... Currently, I mean, I would do, yeah, but also appealing and appealing to my to the human to the fan in me, and getting me to read one more, knowing that one comes with an extra. We're not getting to 156, and I go, oh no way. I will read one more. And then we will read all of it in the next one. But this, like, I can't go to bed with this cliffhanger. There's no way I could allow myself. Like, I just wouldn't sleep. So we'll do one more. I'm not gonna do the donate thing like this stream. Dylan Yusuf might kill me for that. Like, because like. Make money, but I'm gonna put my foot down on that one. I will read that no matter what happens next chapter. I don't care. Whatever happens this chapter, I ain't gonna let it affect me. I shall be ending it straight faced, sorted. Not a problem. But and then it'll be fun. I don't like how you guys are laughing. You've got me wrapped around your finger. I know it. Right. Elimination list number 23. The scientist Kusuno. Fatal wound confirmed. 0% chance of survival after 5 minutes. Combat mode resumed. S-class hero demon cyborg will be eradicated. Oh, Murata. I can't wait to see it. You. I'll erase every last one of you. Put that donate up. Gotta do an infinite money glitch to be sure this Itachi video is bad. What Itachi video, bro? Infinite money glitch. Itachi videos. Read the rest of the webcomic. Is that all you got? You're totally weaker than we thought. Stop trying to act cool with that half-assed power. And in just a bit, I'll send you to the same place as that old Gramps. Disaster level dragon. Machine God Body. This is a warm-up for our general offensive. Soon, dawn will break. Machine God Tech. Let's scatter this guy's crushed parts into the city from the skies above. Scorching core. His body is rapidly heating up. Machine God Ray. Be alert for large-scale flamethrowers or melee tactics with secondary damage from heat. Come, I'll smash every last one of your cheap little tricks into the ground. Heat machine gun blows? Laughable. Megaton swing. Floating core. Super magnetic core. Oh, one. What? That bottom panel. The arm he's... One cooked. That itches. That's quite a luxurious ability he has. If he could have been able to master it to perfection, he could aim for the top of the hero world. His abilities are shifting as his energy reaction flickers. A variety of countermeasures can be expected against brute force attacks. Roger that. I'll join in. Oh wait, a multifaceted intermittent wave attack by all three of us simultaneously should be effective. Roger that. I'll join in. I'm gonna triple team him. Genos, it's not that you're weak. It's just that the enemy is always too strong. Freezing core. Lightning core. High voltage tackle is a Pikachu. Roaring dragon core. A torrent of super high energy. Long-term continuation impossible. Sustainment limit estimated 30 seconds. To take such a risk, either you're in a hurry to win or you're really angry that we killed your mentor. Ha ha ha. It's a completely worthless sentiment. Full moon ripping iron slash. Oh! All this indoors? Pathetic. Heat like that won't do a damn thing to my armor. How many seconds left, huh? What you gonna do? Fully unleashed full bullets attack. Meteor strike. You brat. An ex-human cyborg is better than us top-class AI. No matter how you calculate it, that outcome is not possible. Did you really think Did you really think all I had going for me were my strong arms? My true ability is incorporating components from other units to instantly extend and remodel myself. Now that I've pulled in parts from 2 Machine God series units, I'm insanely strong. Die. I'll pull you in too, turning me, Machine God Body, into the strongest pillar in the plan. Final smash. Remaining energy 9%. Did you just destroy him? New strong energy readings. 5 in front, 2 behind. You take the rear. Oh. Bro, he's barely even flinched, moved. What? Genos, you can't move? Just stay put. I'll be back. I'm taking Kusuno to the hospital. Tama-kun. Saitama-kun. Doctor, it's too late for me. Genos, you there? Yes. In the west basement, parts hangar B, capsule number 4. If you enter and activate it, you can equip your last armor that I hid away as a secret weapon, along with your body's latest system upgrade. It's very strong. Use that power to run as far away from them as possible. For ages I've wanted to apologize to you, for giving you the power to fight and roping you into my quest for revenge. I've dreamed many times of giving up the fight and living peacefully with you. That's what I should have done, but I didn't realize it soon enough. I'm sorry, Genos. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Dr. Kusuno. Doctor, you did nothing wrong. Thank you for everything you've done. Oh. So that's the final version upgrade Kusuno left you? Yes. Somehow the enemy caught wind of the information we'd obtained. It really wasn't the time to leisurely remain on the defensive. Saitama-sensei, they mentioned they had a plan in place for a general offensive against the Hero Association or against the metropolitan area, or perhaps both. We've got to prevent that from happening. I'm going to destroy Metal Knight's research facility immediately. Right, I'll go too. What's that light over by the city? What? Reporting in. This is W City. We've examined the monster Nicopene. Battle participants included A-Class Air as the lead, with the support from the C-Class Frisbeeman, C-Class Cyclops, C-Class Sharkfin Blade. Hey, something's there. It's destroying everything within reach. I'll get him. There's so many... What, robots? This is kind of bad, ain't it? What? What's this? What just started? Okay, now this is a peak place to end. Now I feel like I've just got into a new arc. Some of the best art in the webcomic. Genuinely, one is really good at art, like in his own style. Like, obviously, compared to like most mangaka, it's not conventionally good, but there's just something about it that like just hits. Put up, Harrison. You're gonna be here. I'm sorry, man. Like, without fail, next stream we're going all the way to 156, but I didn't plan, because if I go to 156 now, like, we've been going for nearly 3 hours now, and I ain't gonna, it's 10 p.m. now for me. I never stay up past 11 usually. I wouldn't be able to make it all the way, unfortunately, but next stream we will be going all the way to 156. I'm a very focused reader. Bro, when shit's this good, how can I not be focused on this chapter, bro? He's calling the spell of the story and you see the donation. I'm sorry, man. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I'm sorry. I went straight to, like, saying, no, I can't. Like, unfortunately, I can't. I didn't plan to go for that long tonight. But I'll know in the future. But thank you for the donation. But yeah, I was so intrigued. And, like, this chapter was... Well, the last 2 chapters were insane. Rookie number, yeah, bro. Guys, you gotta understand that I'm an unk, man. I'm a 26-year-old unk. I don't remember the last time I stayed up past midnight. No problem. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream here. But whoa, I can't wait for the next one now. I don't know when I'll do it. Loki maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'll put. But like I said, we're gonna finish the next one. You're 29. Yeah, man, it's hard, bro. It's hard. I can't wait. Yep, next chapter we are gonna catch up all the way. 156. That's for sure. Check out your Itachi theory in Discord. Which channel did you put it in? Oh, I'll have a little look. But yeah, we're gonna end here. Man, I don't know. You can see the full panel in this, in the way I've got it, but this panel, I can't wait to see. It's a shame that this stuff in the manga is not going to happen for. Well, this stuff in particular, low-key, if you factor in redraw tax, 2 years. It's a bit lengthy, so I'm going to read it tomorrow. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, 2 years minimum. Redraw tax, even more. Because what, did we spend a year on the Ninja Village? I'm going to miss the webcomic when it finishes. Yeah, I definitely am. But at least I've got at least one more stream to look out for and look forward to. But until then, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Thank you for coming.